All right, where's this 777? It's right here. Let's go. Come on, park the wrong way for me, please. Please. Tubbs, you wanna go outside? Can you speak? Speak? Come on, don't fake me out. Oh, let's go! We're going somewhere! What is happening? Bye-bye. Okay, we're going this way now. We're going to see the houses. Oh. This is crazy. Alright, let's switch to Tower 2 now. Alright, where's this 777? It's right here. Let's go. Come on, park the wrong way for me, please. Please.
Ba 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 ba.
Phat makes a goal playing mistake. He's like, oh well. When I do it, I'm like, ah! Yeah, Arctic Swag Gaming, you can't say bomb on an airplane game. It's like a curse word. Yo, what the heck is going on with your drop, bro? Oh, snap. That was crazy. I don't know how you do that. It looked promising, yeah. It costs more to be negative than it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. But I want a strong mouth. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's 12:30. Mom and dad are gonna be mad. I'll just say, why do I miss the best stuff? Maybe you should never leave. Yo, what's up everybody? This is Jeremy with Phat Airlines. So nice to see you all. I am glad you guys are here today. We have just some gaming to do today. We got events. What a special day for me. We got events in most of the airports that we're playing. So we're going to hop into Innsbruck. We're going to hop into BRI and LHR to accept these events. But we're going to play some BRI and we're going to play some LHR today. Mainly BRI because I want to... What do I want to do? I want to get the next airport, man. And we are like a few levels away from unlocking the next airport at BRI. So I'm doing what I can to kind of get us to that final push, you know, help us get that next airport. We also have, you know, over 10,000 silver planes today. So that's exciting because in about an hour we can redeem them for redeem our silver planes for more gold planes. I always love getting free gold planes, man. That's always exciting. And what else? We also have a small update about the UI, which we'll talk about as well. We're gonna kick off with that small update on the UI, by the way. So, but first, let's get a few of these planes landed. We got planes already at the stands, which is nice. Always try to make sure we have that when we leave the previous day. We got all these airplanes being handled. Most of them are. Okay, here we go. And we got contracts waiting here. That is... Alright. How's everybody doing today, by the way? What's up, Aviator Ryan? Yo, Duck, thanks for being first. Hidden Matrix Gaming is here, too. We got Potato. We got Blue Tiger. Fleeting Negligence. Easy Nuts, what's up, bro? Educate Learn is here. Christina Varga. Adam Cack is here. Who else? We got Phantom Zero. What's up, man? Magic Skies is here. Easy's back on Discord. Nice. Welcome back, man. What's up, Pink Baby Flamingo? Nice. Nice to see you. Frosty Ken is here. Red Concord is here. Hockey Fan is here. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a pretty good morning myself. I didn't go to bed too late last night, which is always a positive, a bonus, a great thing. I tend to go to bed kind of late, so to not go to bed super late last night, pretty nice. Feels nice. I should probably go to sleep on time more often. But how y'all doing? Voitando's here. What's up, man? Hanif YT is here. We got Twill. What's up, Twill? Whoa, why is my... Weird. Okay. Boytando said, I'm here, so handle my planes. Yeah, that's part of the way I decide whose planes I'm going to handle first when I'm playing. So, good call out. Another thing I try to do is I try to make sure that planes that are nearby get handled first. It's like planes from Prague. Those are getting handled first, of course. But planes that are almost complete also get handled. So, yeah. Am I excited about the 3.0 update? I am excited. It looks pretty cool. I like a lot of the quality of life changes that they're introducing. Like, the new UI is cool. And, of course, the new airport is always super exciting. Playing a new airport is always, like, super exciting. I can't wait for that. But... the new UI is also pretty cool. It's essentially like the same thing, but they made a lot of quality of life updates when it comes to the new UI, which we didn't really see in the dev blog, but we saw it in the preview. So we saw like the tower managers. You have like instead of like having to click multiple, actually across the board, not just in the tower managers, but like in multiple places, instead of just clicking multiple times to like extend or buy multiple things, they're utilizing like a slider system throughout World of Airports instead. So like you can use a slider to decide, hey, do I want 15 minutes or do I want like 12 hours? I don't know if 12 hours is actually a time limit, but you can do a much longer time with like a few clicks instead of having to click over and over and over again. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Hammy Express is here. What's up, Hammy? Let me see here. Made to Move is here. What's up, bro? Soa 6 is here. What's up, man? I've seen your videos lately. Nice job. Keep them up, man. Finn is here. Alfie's here. You get anything with being first, you get my recognition, man. Alright, yeah, so here at BRI, right, we are pretty close. We're at level 37, and we need level 40 to get to Prague. So I don't think we're going to reach it today, because we don't really have a ton of planes that are at like the last handling, unless I forgot to heart them. But I think I'm pretty good at hearting planes. Like, actually, here's a plane that needs to land, so we're gonna buy this stand. Yeah, I try to be pretty good at making sure planes are hearted when they are close to being finished. So we'll have to take a look. We're probably not going to reach level 40 today, but we'll probably get to like 38, maybe even 39. I'm pretty sure we'll get to 38 though. What's up, Phantom Zero? You're active all day. Nice. Well, on this account, we don't really accept too many contracts. In order to get a contract on this account, you have to be on Twitch, and on Twitch, you have to redeem. The contract redemption. So that's the way we accept the contract request on this account. But on my main account, the Phat Rican, exclamation point Phat in chat if you want to see all my accounts. But on my main account, I play constantly and I accept all requests for free. Like, you don't have to pay anything. Nothing, you don't have to do channel redemptions, none of that. So you can always send to my main account, the Phat Rican. I'm currently mainly playing BKK, IAD, and LHR. I have like 140 planes banked at my MSY, so I think I went a little overboard. I landed all the planes and handled all the planes that were not complete, and I still had like 150 planes in my queue. So it's safe to say that I am definitely going to have GRU for free on the day it comes out. Now, did I go overboard? Yes. But how overboard did I go? We'll find out, right? I'm not a fan. I'm not an advocate, a fan of unlocking things, like paying to unlock things when you can get it for free. So that is why I went a little overboard with that. But hey, it happens, right? You're playing BRI, nice. We'll probably go to LHR after handling. We only have 63 planes to land here, so it really shouldn't take us too long here at BRI. A lot of them, like, not a lot of large planes either, which is perfect. I'm super hyped about that. You can't have too many large planes. Large planes are necessary though, because they get you a lot of XP, right? 135 XP for that guy. You get, I think it's similar, 98 for this guy when you're completing the contract, but you just don't have a lot of stands, so it's hard to kind of it's hard to play the game efficiently when you have a lot of else planes here at BRI. 150 planes to click on is tough, man. Yeah, man. Frosty Kin can't wait for the slider on handling crew. Me neither, man. That's gonna be it's gonna be nice. Then I have to click so much. Kevin Mullins said thanks for the A318 from your email. Nice. I'm glad you got it, man. Thank you for signing up. We actually gonna have a new email going out sometime this week, maybe like Monday or Tuesday, and this week is actually going to be hosted by Hammy. So I'm going to be on vacation this week coming up, so next Saturday I'm not going to be able to stream, and I have a lot of travel happening this month, so my schedule is going to be a little weird this month. I am gonna throw in some more night streams, maybe even some day streams, outside of Saturday, especially this month, because I have a lot of travel. I got vacations scheduled. I have a business trip scheduled, and now I also have another. It's like fun and work trip travel. Fun and work travel scheduled for that one. So my vacation, I'm going to Cancun, Mexico, and then for my business trip, I'm going to Las Vegas. And then for my fun/work trip, I'm going to Atlanta. And for that Atlanta trip, I'm going to see NYCFC go against Atlanta. Atlanta will be at home, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to be super busy this month. What's up, Galaxy Thunder? Galaxy Thunder asks, "Hey Fat, should I buy the St. Martin Premium Pass?" I think so. I think it's a pretty useful premium pass. It's a useful premium pass. You don't get a lot of contract capacity just by buying stands at St. Martin. So getting the extra contract capacity from the premium pass helps a ton. And the same thing with handling crew, right? If you're handling L planes or X planes, or even M planes, you don't have really enough handling crew at St. Martin without the premium pass. So I would say the premium pass at St. Martin is nice. The planes are also nice, but I really saw the most benefit at St. Martin with the premium pass through the contract capacity and the handling crew. The extra planes were nice, but you also get way too many medium planes and way too many large planes on that premium pass, which for some people is super helpful. But at a certain point, it's like, wow, I have too many planes here. Will Voitando in future do a mail event? Maybe. I know Hammy messaged me because they had one, you need to have 10 million wallers in your airport in order to really do a successful email giveaway. So it's a lot. My Leipzig, I think I started with 9 million wallers, and I ended my Leipzig with 1 million wallers. So I used 8 million wallers buying A318s. So yeah, you need a lot of wallers to handle all those email requests. And I know Hammy plays a lot. I play a lot. So I'm going to try to go with the people who have a ton of wallers at the airport. Once I told some of the VIPs how many planes you need to have and how much money you need to have, some of them were like, "Oh, never mind," which is fair. It's a lot. It's a lot. Potato, I see your post, man. We'll have to see on the player news. We'll have to update it. If you have to make player news is typically fed from our Discord player news channel, so if you can make a post there, and that's where when we update the player news, we look there in order to update it. So if you make a post in there, make sure it's updated, and that'll be your best bet. Ooh, Monolithic Frog is back. Love to see his planes. So this is definitely going to get us at that level that I was talking about. Maybe we can get to 39 and get that gold plane too. That'll be pretty cool. This one's done. And the T5. Nice. What's up, Ruben? So you're waiting for new update to come out? Yeah, so let's talk about the new update real quick. So, right, this was a Martin Air posted on the forum, a complaint that we saw a lot about in in Discord, and even I had this complaint a little bit as well. And it says, "I'm a bit afraid that it'll cause chaos if the list on the right side is no longer visible from which airport the flight is arriving." That's worded a little confusing because maybe English is not their first language, but essentially in the UI, it only showed the airport flag, the country flag of the airport. It didn't say the airport that it's coming from. And that could be a problem, right? If you're handling planes like I am here at BRI, right? I'm handling planes also based on their destination. So granted, I can tell there's only one German airport. There's only one German airport in that's a player airport in the game. But when it comes to US airports, there's 3 US player airports. So that's where I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with this too, because I do a lot of player contracts. But having this the airport name is very useful for landing planes, and then especially for people who play with non-players and play with those map contracts. Like, how would you know which one is which? It's gonna be really tough. So that's what the old UI looked like, right? Or the old the old version of the new UI. So then Kubasan a day ago posted this quick little picture here, a nice update on how that's gonna look, and I think this is much better. If you compare it to up here, right? You still have like the alert logo, you have the plane name, and you got the plane size. But they got rid of this like clock with the X, which is like usually like I think it's a delay indicator, and moved the airplane status, like whether it's like landing, departing, or taxiing, onto the bottom left. I don't think, I think that's a great move, because how often are you guys having planes that are delayed, right? It's like that's like taking up a UI spot that's not always in use, right? And then they moved so that way they have the airport name and the country flag there. I think that's pretty cool, and I love that the World of Airports developers are always like looking at our feedback. They are always listening. Sometimes they do what's best for the game, but they also want to make sure that we as a community are having a great time as well. So I'm also surprised at how many people don't know what Q1 means. So Q1 is January to March. We're in March right now, so happy March 1st. I'm excited because, who knows? It could come out any day now, right? Who knows? It could come out any day now. But the new UI is super exciting. GRU is super exciting. I'm not sure how excited I'll be for triple stand gates. And like some of the new functionalities with the new plane sizes, aircraft size. We'll have to see what that looks like, but it sounds like to me that it's still going to be a good time, So I am hyped. I can't not wait. Will WOA add a new secret? Bro, these new airports have not had secrets in a long time. They only the last time they added a secret was to San Diego, and that was like a year ago, maybe two years ago, right? It was a long time ago. They added that Top Gun, and I wish they added more. I mean, like they added they added trains to Leipzig, for example. Like, let us tap a train at the train station and get $50, right? And let that train go. I mean, like a quick handling of the train. The same thing like how you handle the helicopter that lands at Innsbruck and at Bari. At Bari, the helicopter goes right here. But why not let us handle the train at Leipzig, or even Nagoya already has an Easter egg, a secret. So we don't need to have another one at Nagoya. But why not? It'd be pretty nice, right? You see the people walking through it. I love that. Leading negligence to level 51 at MSY. So MSY, you need is it 70 levels? I forget already. They added planes to WOA. Yeah. Sometimes words are hard, man. Sometimes words are hard. And English is my first language. Yo, Aviator Ryan has 4.2 million wallers at San Diego. That is pretty cool. I don't really play San Diego that much anymore on any of my accounts. Maybe this is the account that I play San Diego the most, and I don't even play it that much here. I feel like I need to give it another try now that MSY is in the game. Like, it gives another variety of airplanes that can come in. Vigor asks, what plane model do you think they should remodel? I know eventually World of Airports is going to get to every single plane that needs a remodel. I'm happy that they're doing the CRJ though, because with the CRJ, that's an airplane that so many people have gotten for free. If you played before 2.0 on 1.5 and earlier, there was a way for you to get the CRJ for free. So I kind of always found it weird that the CRJ took so long to get an update when that was one of the planes that was unlockable. So I'm happy to see that one. You know, of course, I know we got like the 747, we got the B752. There's a lot of planes that still need updating, but I know World of Airports developers are working on that. So I'm not in any like kind of order or I don't have any kind of preference. What's up, Air Chester? What's your in-game name? Do !Phat in the chat, and you'll see everything. Yo, what's up, Noodle? Noodle, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months, bro. Appreciate that. Nice to see you, dude. Level 38 obtained. Yep, and we get only 10,000 wallers. I mean, granted, only have 200, so it's still a nice boost, but it's not the greatest. And we got 41 minutes on the gold planes. A lot of self-promotion today. You want to hear some self-promo? Which I should have done earlier when somebody was thanking me for my plane contract. But we have on phatairlines.com. You guys should sign up if you're not signed up already, because you can get free contract planes to your airport in World of Airports through your email. So we have like so many different methods where people can sign up to get airplanes, right? We have the Phat Airlines Discord where we have giveaways. We have a contract board. We have contract chat. We have VIP contract board as well. So there's so many different ways. We have that. We have people talking here in Twitch and YouTube chats, trying to connect with each other. But another way to kind of guarantee you can get a plane is by signing up. This is completely free, and all you gotta do is fill in your World of Airports username, your email, and then on the next page it'll ask you for your the airports you play the most. Once you submit the form, you're gonna immediately get our current giveaway, our current plane that we're giving away. So you're gonna get free contracts. So every single week, we're gonna have a free plane that you can claim as long as you have an airport that it can go to. So all you gotta do is reply back to the email with your username and what airport you want it to, and then we'll send it over your way. I know next week Hammy's going to be sending planes, so that's pretty exciting. I'm excited to see that. We also have the latest World of Airports news inside that email, and of course we have our regular YouTube guides and reviews in there. Eventually we're going to expand the phatairlines.com website, but I want to have some guides on here. I want to have the leaderboards on the website as well. But for now, you can sign up on phatairlines.com, get some contracts to your email, 100% for free. All you have to do is reply back with your username and the airport. So, thank you guys. You signed up, but you didn't get anything. You'll be getting something on Monday then, or sometime soon, either tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to talk to Hammy to schedule it. But at this point, you could only new signups are getting like the email immediately. I did have a week where new signups weren't getting the email immediately, and I found a problem, but I couldn't retroactively activate the people who didn't get it immediately. So that's probably what happened there. So on this account, Air Chester, I do not accept contract requests. So all these contract requests from like Seabird, Twill, Ladder, I'm not accepting them. You have to be on Twitch, and on Twitch, there's fat coins underneath. and you have to redeem the contract. So if you're sending me an S plane, you have to redeem S plane contract. If you're sending me an M plane, you have to redeem M plane contract. And if you want me, my stream account to send you a plane, then you have to redeem the Phat S plane contract or the Phat M plane contract. That's just the way we have it set up. So that way, the people who are on stream get the most amount of Phat coins. Twitch will give you Phat coins for watching and for subscribing and for following and for being here. So the people who are here on streams are the ones who are also having their planes being handled. Yeah, I think one of the best ways to ask for contracts is on the Discord contract board. So many people don't use the contract board. So many people only post in contract chat. But like the problem with contract chat is that the chat just moves by so fast that even if your chat message is like an hour old, nobody's looking back at that, or very few people are looking back at that hour old message. But at the contract board, your post could be a week old and somebody can still send you a plane. So I would say make sure you make a contract board chat post. I gotta see if I need any of these planes for my Wikipedia. Astra, Alitalia. See. Music stop? No, it's back. Don't have Astra. I don't have Alitalia either. It's weird. Oh yeah, this is my stream account. What's up, Brandon? Nice. Fleeting unlocked and bought 2 738Ms this week on your second account at BRI. That's pretty cool. 738M is another plane that hasn't had its price updated yet. Even though, like, I think it's still, like, graphically updated. It doesn't look terrible. I think that's a good choice. Is it at all possible to play WoA on PC? Some people have success playing World of Airports using like an Android emulator. I think you still need to have like a strong PC in order to play that, to play on an emulator. But it's also not supported by the developers. So if you have like issues, it's not officially supported playing on an emulator. So the answer is it possible? Yes. Do I? No. And do I recommend it? I don't. Some people have success though, so that's why I share it. Yo, Easy, thank you for the 100 bits 23 minutes ago, bro. I missed that, man. Easy, I'm doing good, bro. I got your email too just a few minutes ago. Maybe a few seconds ago. I don't know, something like that. I don't think my A318 can go to MSY, bro, but I could send you some planes to MSY. Mike took advantage. What's up, Mike? Mike took advantage of 38M not being updated, and you bought a new livery for it. Nice. Vigor bought Phat coins and X-Plane contract. What happens now? Well, bro, the problem that happened here is I'm at BRI, and if you don't know, BRI only has small, medium, and large stands and no X stands. So it's like literally impossible for you to send me an X-Plane contract. But I appreciate the attempt. I'm going to refund you. Yeah, literally impossible to send an X-plane to Bari. Okay, let's extend this by another 15 minutes because where are my L planes? Where are my L planes? Oh, there they are. Okay, they're coming in. Brandon, your game keeps kicking you out when you're playing airport. You don't know what to do. What's the error message you get, man? The error message probably will help you find out what's happening. Is there an error message? Duck's gonna send an M plane from BKK to LHR. Does that even work? An M plane from BKK to LHR? I don't even think that's possible. Maybe it is possible. I don't know. Yo, so is 6. Thanks for following on Twitch, bro. If WoA had a chance, will they add a PC version to the game? Maybe. I know what so there's a lot of I don't know if I want to say like bad information, but like here's the main reason right now that World of Airports does not have a PC version is because the developer kit that they use does not support PC, right? So some people will tell you World of Airports will never come to PC, which I don't think is true. I think World of Airports, if they could, they probably would. But is that development kit ever going to have PC gameplay in it? Probably not. Doesn't seem to be something that's going to happen in the foreseeable future. I think it's like Google Firebase or something. I remember them saying something about it before. But if their development kit doesn't allow development for PC games, then that's what they're limited by. So it's not that they don't want it to be on PC, it's just that the dev tools that they use isn't for PC. Therefore, it's not able to be played. Now, the World of Airports devs did say that they were open to exploring how to be on that, like, what Google Play's PC version, which still uses like an Android, APK. And if you have a Mac computer that has an M1 chip, so if you have a Mac computer like that was released in the last 3 or 4 years, you could play World of Airports on your Mac natively. It just uses the iPad app. So it is possible. As far as the devs doing it themselves, it's not like their decision really. ASAP Gaming, what's up, bro? You have trouble ranking up Bari and LHR? Well, LHR should be pretty easy. LHR, I've done a lot, pretty much only player contracts, and I found you have to find players that actually play the game, right? So that might be hard. But join the Phat Airlines Discord. Discord is free too. But join the Phat Airlines Discord. We have playing contract giveaways happening on there from our VIPs. We also have a contract board with a lot of other players who are active and actively playing. So I do player contracts by LHR, a variety of small, medium, large, and X planes, and I have very little problem leveling up. So I would definitely recommend that. Now at Bari is kind of tough. You need to have some L planes. But like, you're not gonna get an L plane at your Bari. Yeah, you get an L plane at level 22 at Bari, right? So, I mean, you could wait until level 22, but what I would probably say is unlock these L stands and see if you can get like maybe 4 or 5 contracts from other players who can send you L planes. Because the L planes are going to give you so much XP. Like, look, I mean, this is a 752F, so that's not fair. 752F also gives you like a super high amount of XP. Like the A320 will give me 65 XP, whereas like this 77W is giving me how much? 119. So you know, after the L planes, you definitely want to handle a lot of medium planes, because these medium planes also, you know, give you some good XP. Not as much as the L planes, but the L planes also give you a good amount of wallers, right? So you get 1,800 wallers there, so that's pretty nice. Oh, did somebody follow? Yo, thanks for subscribing, man. Can't say your name, but appreciate it. Oh, I can't? Is can't the right word? Yeah. I don't know how. I think that's better. Yeah. I don't know how. What's up, QJ? QJ said, silly question. How need I set up for Discord? How I can place the airports I play? I think I have a video coming out on that if it's not already out. I have a video explaining all about the Discord and how to use that. I have to check to see if we have that and make a command for it. But that's a great question. I spent like 2 or 3 streams earlier this year just going over it. I don't have a tutorial on how to create a Discord, because that is not what my channel is about. My channel is not about signing up and how to sign up for a Discord account. I'm sure there's plenty of other videos on how to set up and sign up a Discord account, but I have videos coming out, if they're not already out, on how to join a giveaway, how to set up a giveaway, but only VIPs right now can do a giveaway. I'm working on a way on our Phat Airlines Discord to allow non-VIPs to also host giveaways. I'm working with Hidden from Hidden Matrix Gaming. He makes Discord bots, and he does other stuff as well. But he makes our giveaway bot, and we're working on like a reputation system. So we're gonna see how we can kind of expand. Essentially, once people get a certain level of reputation, then they're allowed to use giveaways. Did stream crash? I think I'm still here, man. I think I'm still here. LeChonk? You guys saw the new Pokemon game coming out? I'm pretty hyped about that. New Pokemon Legends? What's up, Rudy? Rudy, yeah, with the random contracts, it's only one-time handling, and then it's expired. Oh, which, speaking of random contracts, got me thinking of something I want to make sure everybody knows. So, on the Phat Airlines Discord, we also host, it's been a long time since we hosted our last competition, but we do host competitions on the Phat Airlines Discord. And we are going to be hosting a call sign competition when GRU comes out. So what a call sign competition is, when you have your own planes in your fleet, like this one's my plane, right? So when you have your own planes in your fleet, and whenever you buy a plane, that plane is randomly assigned a call sign. So this plane, its call sign is IXMV. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a competition. We're going to have a channel where you can submit a photo of your call sign in your plane, and we're going to need the whole entire screenshot, you know, with your username on the bottom left that you can't see on stream, and the version number on the bottom left. That way we make sure there's no cheating, there's no photo manipulation allowed, nothing like that, no editing, nothing like that allowed. But whoever has the best call sign will win some prizes. Prizes always include VIP access to Phat Airlines, and we'll see what else I don't know what else we're gonna do as a prize. I'm gonna see. I always try to reach out to the developers to see if they can let me, if they can allow me to give away some silver or gold planes. I'll buy them, and then they can push them to your account or something. The last few times I've asked, they never got back to me, but I'm gonna ask again and see if that's possible. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I don't know how we're gonna pick who's the best call sign either. I know last time we did a live vote on stream. That was pretty fun. Other time, like the first time we did a call sign competition, we had an offline vote where I just revealed the winners based on the offline. It wasn't offline because we were still on Discord, but I had people vote on Discord for the top their top call signs anonymously. So I don't know how we're going to do it this time around, but we're definitely going to have a method that involves more than just me selecting who's the winner. For registration, it's PS in Brazil. Yeah, I think PSILY would probably win, right? Isn't that the name of a movie? Will BOA have a sale again? I don't know. They haven't had a sale in years. We know they have the capability, but they haven't had a sale in years, so probably not. I don't know. Yo, what's up, David? David got their first X contract. It's a big plane. Yeah, man. It's nice, man. You get like $2,000 or $3,000 off of handling that plane. So that is pretty cool. How do you get your XP up on a free-to-play? So I play a lot of player contracts. Player contracts, like if you're doing non-player contracts, which I have some up here, right? This one's one handling. A lot of these are one handling, but like you have to upgrade them in order to get more handlings, and that could take a while, right? Because this one right here is at 2 contracted handlings. So if you hit the upgrade button, you can take a look, but you'll see at 1 contracted handling you're only getting 1 XP, and then at 2 now you're getting 3 XP. So that's pretty cool. And then at 3 you're getting 6. So it's like, and then at 4 you're getting 9, and it keeps going up. But for me, I like doing player contracts because you start off at that 10 contracted handlings, so you're getting the maximum reward right off the bat. So you don't have to, all you have to do is handle it 10 times. But it is a little slow, especially in the beginning of an airport. So when you're in a new airport, you want to do a mix of player contracts and non-player contracts. That way you can still get some levels. That way you can get some wallers, some planes, some other things. But I like player contracts for that reason. There is some negatives of player contracts, especially if you don't have a lot of contract capacity, right? If a player that you're contracted with doesn't play every day, it can slow you down. But there are a lot of people out there who can match your play style, so that is definitely possible. You don't really get player contracts though. What don't you get about it, man? Or you don't like receive them? Is it get like you don't understand it, or get as in you don't receive them? Aviator Ryan said the 789 and the 835K are the 2 most favorite planes for ultra long haul flights. That's a good one, yeah. Yo, see you later, Icy. Thanks for hopping in. Happy Ramadan. Nice. Congrats, or happy Ramadan back to you. Oh, you don't know how to get them? So you have to. I have some videos on YouTube about that. So you check out the videos. I have a lot of videos on contracts. But you want to sign up like on like Phat Airlines Discord or World of Airports Discord, World of Airports Forum. There are Facebook groups out there. You have my email, my phatairlines.com email newsletter. You have people here in chat, right? There's a lot of different ways you can receive contracts. So a lot of people willing to send. And some people you have to fill out a form, some people you don't. But, fill out that form, man. Get some of those planes and you'll be good to go. You just reply to email but you don't get the contract? That's awesome, man. I'm actually streaming right now live. So, it's hard for me to do both at the same time. It's not automatic. It's not a bot doing these things. It's me. I'm doing those things. So I'm here live streaming with you. I'll get those contracts sent later today, man. Please be patient. Not only do I have to buy the planes, then I have to wait for them to land, and then I have to wait, also for other people to accept those contract requests. Some of you guys take a very long time to accept these contract requests, which really hold me back from helping out other people. I had somebody who requested a contract, and it took them 4 days to accept the contract. And I emailed them back like, hey, please accept this plane. And it's really bad when I'm at Leipzig, and Leipzig only has 10 passenger stands, and I had 80 or 90 requests. So having one plane sitting there for 4 days is not helpful to anybody. But anyways, back to what we were saying before I ranted a little bit. I'm gonna get to that plane once I'm not live. I'm live here right now. So this is me right now at 11:53 a.m. and I got a couple of emails. I'm looking at my phone right now. Let's see. We got Taiwan who sent an email. Easy sent an email. RK Pro sent an email. So you guys will get contracts once I can. And I send a 780, the 78X you sent to BKK at Muscat. Probably not. This is not the place to ask me for that stuff. Not only am I not playing the account that you're talking about, but that's not the kind of things that I remember either. So, probably not. I just automatically renew all my contracts. I don't pay attention to the plane, unless it's one of my, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? One of my special planes. If it's a Concorde, then I'm paying attention to it. But if it's a 752 or a BCS3, I'm not paying attention. Like Chong said, I wouldn't use the towers getting priced up 10x next up there, I think. Bro, this is why the developers also don't like showing previews, because if you actually looked at all the details while he was going through the tower, you would notice that there was a lot of placeholder information on there. There was some placeholder information, some placeholder text in there, and that makes me think that the pricing for the towers are probably not final. And even if they did increase it, I still think it would be worth it. But we'll have to look at how it feels after it comes out. But when it comes to those values, you should speak up just in case, right? Because they listen. We saw over here with this dev blog. Let's scroll down. I can't believe I lost it. Dang it. Let's go down here. Yeah, we look right here, how the developers do listen to us about some of the things we don't like to see. So yeah, it's good to make it be known, but at the same time, I know that's why the developers also don't like showing previews, because then some things that aren't final then get spoken about as if they are final, right? So just be careful. Is the 777 better than a 787 as a fleet plane? I think it depends, right? It depends. Oh, check this out. We're at level 39. One level to go until we unlock Prague. That is pretty cool. Oh, what's up, Novki? Thanks for welcome. Congrats for being new, I guess. An event plane. We'll land the event plane. Let's hard it though so it can land first. And then we'll land. Which one's closer? It don't matter which one's closer. It's not like I'm gonna be here for another 3 hours. We'll land Hammy. If you don't do player contracts, should you still buy fleet planes as AI gives you more silver planes? I don't know if that's true, Sergio, if AI gives you more silver planes. But fleet planes give you more wallers, which help you buy more stands, help you buy more fleet planes, which then you can use for contracts. That's looking good. Fred said, I think I like this GUI better than the 3.0 one. I think that everybody's going to say that. Everybody's going to say, change is always hard to accept. It's always hard to accept. And everybody said that before when 2.0 came out, that they liked the old version of WoA better. It's always going to happen. That's always what people are going to say. I like the new one. I like the new one better. Me personally, I like how it's darker. I like how it is has like the same information, but like it's using numbers instead of indicators. I like how the temperature's up here. I don't care about the icons. Like the sliders, they didn't show that in the picture there, but I like the sliders. A lot of great things. Look at this. It's a 43-minute. When am I switching to LHR? Probably soon. Once like we get the L planes handled. We're down to 36 planes now here, so I think it's very possible we could be getting to LHR soon. How much do you think GRU will cost? I have no clue. I don't know what their methodology is with pricing airports. But also, I don't really pay attention to it either, because I'm not a fan of unlocking airports for gold planes. I have a free-to-play account. I have 200 gold planes on my free account. And I will never unlock an airport on that account. Even on the only reason I unlock airports for gold planes now is like when LHR came out and St. Martin added like 3 more levels to the airport, and I was streaming on the day LHR came out, and I didn't have enough planes banked to get 3 levels at St. Martin to unlock LHR. So that I unlocked LHR using gold planes because I was streaming and I wanted to show the new airport to everybody, so that way you guys can make a decision on whether or not to buy it, or to unlock it, you know. Now, I should not have that problem with with GRU, because at MSY I have 150 planes that have their contract complete, just waiting for me to claim the rewards. So I think I will be good. But yeah, I'm not. And then on this account, which is Phat Empire, my stream account, I did buy airports too on this account. Mainly, I bought San Diego, I bought LHR. Because it would have been incredibly boring as a streamer for you guys just to be watching BRI all day or Innsbruck all day. So I wanted to have like 2 or 3 airports for us to have a little bit of variety every single stream. We did pass Innsbruck. We leveled up Innsbruck to the level where we have BRI. We're really close now, just 251 XP away from unlocking Prague for free. Now, the cool thing is, just because we unlocked the airport doesn't necessarily mean that we're done with this airport. We have so many more levels to go with rewards. Like, I'm looking forward to the silver plane rewards. Those are going to be cool for making sure I can get my weekly gold planes. The handling crew is always very nice at BRI, especially when you're handling 2 L planes at once. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of unlocking airports for gold planes. Therefore, I don't really pay attention. I have no clue what it would potentially cost. You have 20 gold planes. What should I do with it? I'd probably get a premium pass. Maybe a premium pass at Bari could help you. Premium pass at Prague, especially if Prague's the airport that you're playing, that could help you. I would go with a premium pass on an airport you're playing the most. How do you go about buying stands at different airports? It depends on the airport. So like we're at Bari right now. So at Bari, what I'll do is I went quickly to unlock the L stands, and then I went to then I'm going to go to like the Phat Airlines Discord and get some L plane contracts. So those are that's like the first thing I did here at Bari. Then what I also did was I started unlocking some small and medium gates. I think I unlocked over here first because these were already unlocked. Whereas if you wanted these, you had to buy a terminal first. Terminals you do have to buy them, and you also get an extra handling crew, and you also get an extra contract capacity for buying a terminal. So that's pretty nice. But you don't get a stand immediately for buying a terminal. You still have to buy a stand. So whenever it comes to terminals, I usually wait a little bit before I go ahead and buy the terminal. But yeah, at Bari here, I bought the L stands sooner. I bought one L stand first, and then once I started having like multiple L planes landing at my airport at the same time, then I started buying the second L stand. Now in the early levels at Bari, you can't handle two L planes at the same time. You can barely handle one L plane at one time. So you would want to stagger the landings, the arrivals. So what I would do in the beginning was when this plane had let's say 5 or 10 minutes left, then I would say the next L plane can go ahead and land, so that way it can taxi all the way from down there, come all the way down here, and then by the time the original L plane is done handling, this L plane got to the stand and I can begin handling. As you begin leveling up, especially if you have the premium pass, then you're going to get more and more handling crew, and you're going to have more wallers to unlock more stands, which also get you more handling crew. So you don't have to worry as much about handling crew at the later levels as you do in the beginning. Change is inevitable, except from like a vending machine. That's funny, Captain Bartholomew. What's up, Blob King? Defoe invaded Fat Stream. Yeah, that was a random arrival I had like weeks ago. So I think next time we stream, I'm going to be playing some Bari as well. Although there's not a lot of contracts here that are almost complete. We have this one. Any contracts, like what I like to do on this account, are any contracts that are have 3 completions left or less. I heart them. I also heart the L planes on Bari Airport, because the L planes, I want to make sure that they land first. So when it comes to the tower managers, like the approach manager especially, the approach manager will have the planes that are hearted. Those planes will land first. So yeah, that's something that keep in mind. I keep a lot of these planes hearted so that way they can land first. And that way also I can filter through them and see them. Nice. This one's almost done, so that's going to get me 65 XP. I'm like wondering if I'm going to be able to get Neon Engineer. I haven't seen him in a while. It's sad because that contract's so close to completion. Here's another one from T5. Oh yeah, I think we can get the next level on the next stream, I think. We just got to get a few more completions on a couple of these planes. which is 100% doable. Yo, what's up, Santa Ozola? Will BOA give you your own livery or special livery soon? I think they mentioned. I know for alliances. So I'll go to the dev blog for the alliance update. I think they mentioned something right here. Yeah, dedicated airports and custom liveries. So I think that's gonna be something that's gonna happen in the future. I want to say. I felt like there was another dev blog where they mentioned something about liveries. Is it here? All right, here we go. Enhanced hangar options, customized liveries for a unique look. So I think there are some possibilities to get custom liveries. Now, are they going to be tied to alliances? Yes. Are there also going to be liveries that are not tied to alliances? That I'm not sure about. In 3.0 update, will there be more planes and liveries? In 3.0, if you look at this dev blog, I'm not an aviation expert, but it looks like these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different planes. So yes, there are going to be new planes. As far as new liveries, new planes are going to always bring new liveries, but also a new airport in a whole new part of the world is going to need to have new local contracts, right? So yes, it's going to have new planes and new liveries, new contracts. What do I do to get more workers in Nagoya as a free-to-play player? Nagoya has a really cheap premium pass, so I would try to get that premium pass. That's going to help you out a lot. But I mean, it's the same strategy in all the airports. You just want to buy more stands, buy new stands. Do not make any of your stands like a multi-gate until you have all of the stands unlocked. Don't forget to unlock the cargo sections. That's going to help you, but you need to buy all the stands. That's really what's going to get you more handling crew. How can I send and you send me planes for your account, the Phat Empire account? So that's a Twitch only capability right now, not YouTube. YouTube doesn't have any of these points or coins or anything like that. So you have to be watching on Twitch, and then while you're watching on Twitch, Twitch will give you coins for watching and for participating. So once you have a certain amount of coins, amount of points, then you can redeem it. What's up, Joseph? Joseph, if you want to send planes, let me know what airport if you want me to send a plane. I'm Storm Chaser Joe 38. Nice. Thanks for that, man. Let's make sure we got the planes staggering. Yeah, I don't want. I've been telling too many planes to take off, so I need to wait. Why does WOA does 738 instead of Boeing 737-800? I'm sure there's an answer for that I can't articulate. I know Hidden does a really good job of articulating that. I think it's the ICAO sign or something like that. Plus, I mean, don't you think there's enough information up here already? Like... What's these changes that happened to 3.0 from the title? So one of the things that we that's changing, or it's getting updated. Go down to 102. There we go. So one of the things that's getting a minor update is the UI, the plane cards. Yo, Seabird, thank you for following. Looks like I'm having internet problems or something. Oh, and my iPad's not plugged in. That's not good either. Let's plug this in. All right. So one of the things that we talked about, and you could always rewind on YouTube, but you see how the plane cards, they don't have like the airport the airport that it's coming from. So Kuba-san made a post a day ago with the new updated plane cards. So, just it's always good to kind of share any kind of feedback with the devs if you see something. But also, sometimes these things are not exactly final either. So you got to be aware of that. Sometimes we're not seeing the final result, but hey, sometimes it's good to speak out so that way we can make sure that when the final result does come in, that it's as we expect. Did I get the gold planes? No, thank you for the reminder. I completely forgot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, hockey fan. I think you just need a Twitch account, and you need to follow. Well, actually, you don't even need to follow, but you do get points for following right off the bat. What's up, FBI? You get a premium pass is trying to get a girl's number. It's impossible, bro. All you gotta do is, every World of Airports gives you gold planes for free, man. It's tough in the beginning, though. It's very tough in the beginning to get gold planes. But once you start getting some gold planes, you just gotta keep it up. You gotta keep playing a little bit here and there, and you'll just keep getting more and more silver planes. And then every single week, never, if you're struggling getting gold planes, never buy this option right here. The one gold plane for 1,500 silver planes. Don't buy that, man. Don't buy that. Save. Be patient. Save up your silver planes. Buy the 10. Always buy the 10. Now, once you start to have 25,000 silver planes or a little bit more than that, then I can confidently tell you at that point, and if you're still playing every single day, at that point, you might be able to afford buying the one gold plane. But yeah, you gotta play the game. Email. Le Chang said it's the shortened plane tags that ICAO uses. Thank you for explaining. What's up, Frosty Ken? Thank you, man. Thanks for the compliment, bro. I appreciate that. I got big plans for 2025. I want to grow my my website. Right now, well, I've always wanted to have a website for Phat Airlines and for World of Airports, but I put too much pressure on myself to make it perfect on release. So instead, I was like, you know what? Let's just make it an email newsletter so that people can sign up for, and then we're gonna have guides. So I think my next step, and I was telling our volunteers in Discord about this, but my next step with the phatairlines.com is to add the leaderboards onto the website. Because right now, if you can check out the leaderboards, you can go and click on this icon here. If you're on Android, it's a different icon, but it's the same thing. And you can see the leaderboards right here. But for example, on iOS, it's really hard. You have to see the top people, because you don't start at the top. You start off where you're at. So to see the top people is very, very hard. Android, it's very easy to see the top people because Android will start you at the top. But I want to do a leaderboard on the website. I think that'll be pretty cool. So that way we can keep track of it, see who's how people are moving. It'll almost be like a blog post. Every week we have a different an updated leaderboard, so we can have it also recorded in history. I want to put some guides on the website. For example, I had the volunteers also help me with figuring out what airplanes can go to what airports. So we're going to put that on the website as well. We got some big plans with that. I'm also hoping I can get sponsored this year. So that way I can continue to bring out more videos, because I brought out a lot of videos I put out a lot of videos the last few months, and it is it's expensive. It adds up. So just to have a sponsor would help with that. But even all your guys' support, especially my VIPs, Not all the VIPs pay, but you guys are always here, always supporting, chatting, helping others. So I really appreciate that. And of course, the financial support is also appreciated because that allows me to keep doing this. Our player contract's good. I mean, if you have a player who plays once a week, like my stream account, there's an argument to say that it's not good, right? But if you got a player who plays every single day and sometimes multiple times per day, like on my main account, then that's fantastic. So it really can vary, right? So you want to, in general, I think player contracts are great, the greatest potentially. But everybody has their own playing style, and that's another cool thing about World of Airports is like, just because one person says this is the best way to play doesn't actually make it the best way to play. There's so many different ways to play World of Airports, and you talk to different people and different people play it differently. So I really like that about WoA, and I'm excited. Will I do Twitch predictions? I don't know how. I know how to do Twitch predictions, but I don't know how I can make that relevant to what we do in World of Airports. If you have any ideas, though, I'd be happy. I'll be open to them. I think we've done like Twitch predictions for like call sign competition. We had people predict who won the call sign. I would say, hey, look, here are the people, and then we have predictions on that. But on a weekly basis, or daily, whatever, on every per stream basis, don't know how we would do that. A prediction. Which tower would continue to work landing when you go to another airport? Yeah, World of Airports is not an AFK game though. They don't really like World of Airports. They want you to be playing the game. They have some features in there that makes it easier when you're away from the game, like the tower managers and the ramp agent. But they don't want the game to be completely like hands off. They don't want like bots playing the game essentially. Now for me, I've been talking about it for a while because I'm working on like creating like an outline, because I think it would be really cool if I could create my own mobile game that's inspired by World of Airports. I think that would be pretty fantastic, and the game that I would create would have some offline features like that, because I like games that let me I progress while I'm playing, and that's when I get the most and fastest progress. But I also appreciate when I can get 8 hours of progression when I'm even offline. Let me still get a little bit. It's slower, but let me, while I'm sleeping, because you literally can't play 24 hours a day, right? So let me get some progression for 8 hours while I'm sleeping, for example. And then when I come back on, I got a couple levels, I got a couple items or something, and then I can go. Then I can go in and actually really play. So if that's one thing, if I'm to create my own mobile game, it would be inspired by World of Airports, and it would also have some offline features like that. But World of Airports isn't going to have that. As a matter of fact, right? Look at this dev blog here. It says they're going to have new scenarios like medical and technical assistance is going to be added in 2025 to the game. Think about that when it comes to playing offline. Right now you can have your tower managers on for 8 hours or 4. I usually do mine for 4 hours at LHR. I can have my tower managers on for 4 hours, but imagine if there's a medical emergency happening, then all of a sudden I can't do it. Yo, Seabird's Legend, thank you for resubscribing or subscribing for the first time, man. Oh my gosh, welcome, man. For those of you who for you, Seabird, and for anybody else who might not know, if you have a subscription on Twitch or you're a member on YouTube, make sure to link your Discord account to your Twitch or to your YouTube account, so that way you can get access to the VIP channels. That's going to be important for you. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. I forgot what I was talking about before that. Oh yeah, WoA inspired game. Yo, Hannah Bear with the 2 times Prime. Thank you so much for that. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys are on the Discord. We got VIP chat for you guys. We have also a VIP contract board, and VIPs can start giveaways. They can host giveaways. Anybody can join. Yo, Sloppy with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, is that a hype train? That is a hype train. Let's go. So yeah, I've been talking about the game, like my Phat Airlines developed game, for a while, but I'm actually like starting to take notes now of what I want it to look like and what I want it to be. I don't know how to create games. I don't know how to do any of that, so I would have to hire somebody. So it's kind of scary. But I think that would be pretty cool. You know, playing World of Airports and playing my own game. But I don't even know what that will look like. So we'll see. Eventually, maybe that'll come out. Maybe one day, you know, maybe next year, 1 year from now, I'm just like all of a sudden, hey guys, new game release. No. Could you imagine? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Do you have plans on using Kick soon? I'm not too familiar with Kick, but are you on Kick? If you're on Kick, maybe how many of you guys are on Kick? Because that's one thing I did in December, is now I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And I did that mainly because I didn't, well, one, Twitch updated a lot of their policies in 2024, which also now allow for multi-streaming, whereas in the past, they did not allow you to stream on Twitch and also stream on other platforms at the same time, on the same device, or same format, I should say. Now, there are some rules that we have to follow. Like, for example, the chat. You'll see different chats on both screens. So if you're on YouTube, you only see YouTube chat. And if you're on Twitch, you only see Twitch chat. That's because of the rules. So I know it's a little confusing for some of you guys who can't see like the other platforms chat, because I'm talking to you both at the same time. But yeah, if you guys are interested in Kick, I'm not opposed to it. I was even trying to get my Phat Airlines Facebook page. I need to grow that up to like I need to get that up to like 100 followers, so that way I can stream on Facebook too. You said Kick is for gambling streams? Nice. I mean, we have roulette, right? We have roulette. No, that's for Twitch though. AV Hockey said, I wish they added relations with airlines so you could be able to get cheaper contracts with that airlines. That is a pretty cool idea. I think I've seen other games do something like that. That would be pretty interesting. Any tips for first time IAD? So at Washington, what you really want to do, I mean, you have to function. Well, hold on. It's tough because I actually haven't started a fresh Washington like on 2.0. So I have started from level 0 at Washington, but it's also not the same because I didn't have to go through the struggle of unlocking stands in order to unlock more handling crew. But I think my strategy would stay the same. And that's why I'm excited on this account to be reaching Prague so soon, and also to be reaching, eventually reaching Washington, because then I can give like more relevant tips. But I think what I would still end up doing is trying to get an L stand, so that way I can start handling L planes. I would get L planes from other players, and the reason why I want to get L planes is because, you know, if you're handling small planes, this small plane is getting me 240 wallers, right? Whereas this L plane over here from Hammy, or from Amit Mert K, is getting me almost 1,500 wallers. So I would have to handle like this plane 7 to 8 times just to get the same amount of wallers as I get from this plane handling it once. So that's super helpful at a brand new airport, because then you can unlock more stands faster, and get more wallers, which, you know, then help you do a lot of other things like buy equipment, buy more planes, things, you know, so on. So That's what I would do. Is I would still get some L stands first. I'd probably buy one L stand, one X stand, and make sure I forget if Washington starts with a medium stand, but also make sure you have a medium stand, and then buy a bunch more small stands. That way you can handle all the local contracts you're gonna get. Because every time you generate a local contract here, it's probably going to be a small one. You might get lucky and get some other sizes, but it's probably going to be a small one. Lots of bots on Kick and not great mod controls. Gotcha. Brandon, you don't get any error message when the game kicks me out? How old? What device are you using? It must be old. That's my first guess. It must be old. Nice, I'm on mini screen. Let's go. Thanks for the lurk, Pink Baby Flamingo. What's some Innsbruck tips? Yo, Innsbruck, you just gotta kind of grind it through. There's not a lot of tips for Innsbruck. I mean, you can get player contracts. It's going to be tough, especially if you're brand new. It's going to be tough to get that premium pass, unless you buy gold planes, because you're not going to get a ton of silver planes at Innsbruck. It's just not the airport that's built for that kind of operation. So you just kind of have to go through it. At Innsbruck, you want to buy each stand before you start expanding stands. So what I actually did at Innsbruck, I did like one medium stand for every 2 small stands. So I had 2 small stands, then I bought 1 medium. And then I bought 2 small stands, and then I bought 1 medium. So that way I can handle medium planes, because medium planes are going to give you more money at Innsbruck. But also, since you won't have the premium pass, those medium planes need a lot more crew. So you have to kind of balance that. All right, we're almost done here at BRI. I'm just gonna wait for this. We got 11 minutes. So 11 minutes, we're gonna switch over to LHR, play some LHR for like an hour and a half, and then we'll talk about next week. Next week, I can talk about it now actually. Yeah. So next Saturday, I will not be streaming. So instead, I'm probably going to be adding some other like midweek streams and maybe even midday streams throughout this month. There are a few Saturdays that I'm not going to be able to stream at all. So that is, next Saturday the 8th, Saturday the 22nd, and Saturday the 29th. So it's going to be a rough month for Saturdays, but I'm going to do my best to make it up by doing some other off-schedule streams. So stay tuned on Discord. Discord, we have Twitch alerts. You have to sign up for the Twitch role on Discord if you want to get those Twitch alerts, or YouTube. We also have YouTube role for YouTube alerts. You'll get alerts when I go live on Twitch. Also, I go live at YouTube at the same time. What's up, Aniruddha, Anna Amardeep? Will Boa help you if you tried making a game? I'm sure if I had questions, they would help. Yeah, I don't. From what it sounds like, they like having other games in the App Store, that are similar. They don't bash UATC. They don't bash any of these other games. The same way, like for me, like I actually love it when I see other people coming out with World of Airports, content or information material. It gets me excited. Well, yo, what's up, Shams Gaming? What's up, Tomas? Leo, what's up, bro? Joey Voitando today? I think, where is he? He was here earlier, I think, right? Tato, you have nothing to handle at LHR? That's crazy, bro. But then again, I have like 900 contracts at LHR, so I don't know what that feels like to have an empty LHR. 30 days until Q1 ends. Yep. Hope for the update. Me too, man. Me too. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for new airport. I'm excited for new UI. I'm excited for sliders. Oh my gosh. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta check out the live stream I have on YouTube. It talks about shows Kubasan playing the 3.0 preview. But instead of having to tap for every single handling crew that you want to add, there's a slider. You can still tap if you like. If you like tapping, you can still tap. But there's also a slider, so you can quickly just click and drag all the way to the right to add maximum handling crew. So I'm pretty hyped about that. That's gonna save a lot of clicking. You know, it's not like a huge deal, but like it'll be nice to not have to click so many times anymore. Nice. QJ has 4 levels at MSY to max it. Are you planning on banking planes too? I have like 150 planes banked at MSY. I went a little overboard. Literally every single plane, LX, medium, small, every single size plane, every single plane that can that has a completion is waiting in the air to land. Mike, you have all airports maxed? Yeah, post that in the players' news, man. We'll put that in the email. Will you try out World of Airports other game that they made? Airport Prague, I'm not that one I don't play too much. It's a great game because you can play it offline, but I like World of Airports a lot better. And then the Flyboys game on the bike. That one I'm just bad at, but like I probably just need to play a lot more. And then they have another thing like for when you're actually at Prague airport, and I don't live anywhere near Czech Republic. You need to grind MSY more, Kamikaze. I know you, Fleeting Negligence. I'm gonna try to send you guys some planes to your MSY if I can remember. I have so much things to do after stream today though. I ordered new glasses because well, one, my existing glasses, I've had them for like I want to say 10 years, and they're just sunglasses. But I wanted new glasses, one that I could use for multiple purposes. So I needed one that was like also reduced blue light, because when I'm playing games at night, the blue light will actually like not let me feel sleepy. And when I talked to the doctor was telling me that the blue light glasses, in her experience, it doesn't help for eye strain, but it does maybe help for some people for them to like fall asleep. And that's what I wanted the glasses for. So I'm excited for that. They also have the transition lens, so I can go outside and wear them as sunglasses too. So, and I got a little prescription on them too. My right eye is perfectly fine, but my left eye is kind of blurry. So we got a prescription on that. So now I can probably read chat, even better. Who knows? Can I give you contracts to your LHR? You said you have a post on the contract board, right? So I will look for I'm going to look for LHR posts and MSY posts. But I also have to finish sending out these Leipzig planes from my email newsletter from phatirlines.com. I have like, just during this stream, we had, we had 4 people send email requests, which is awesome. But that's 4 more planes I need to land. And I'm excited because next week Hammy is hosting the email giveaway. So Hammy's going to be replying back, sending the planes out, and that's like exactly my vision for Phat Airlines. Is like I don't need to be doing everything. I really enjoy playing World of Airports, but like when we got people like Hammy, we got Easy Nuts, we got a lot of other people, Made to Move, Mert, a lot of other players who play a lot. Like especially when I'm doing $8 million a week. buying planes, it's really good to be able to just like let other people also host some giveaways, and this way you can also see some different liveries. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what that response looks like, and I hope you guys are excited too. Hidden also tries to accept as many contracts as you can at MSY on both your accounts. Nice. I didn't realize you had MSY on both accounts. Did you buy MSY on your second account? I know your first account you were at the latest airport. That's pretty cool, man. Where I live, we don't need a prescription for glaucoma. Nice. I mean, I got the prescription mainly because of like insurance reasons. That way, like, it would be covered by like my spending account. But otherwise, I could have got these glasses by myself without the prescription. But I was like, Doc, I need a prescription. You bought MSY on both? Oh, nice. MSY is such an interesting airport. It's like a bigger San Diego airport in a lot of ways, and you have 2 runways, but you also have to be careful at MSY, and I say careful because you can't have the departure manager on all the time at MSY. You can turn it on, but you might want to have it paused because, and this is all going to change when 3.0 comes out, because 3.0 is going to also have sliders for us to adjust the arrival to departure ratio. But as right now, we still don't have 3.0. So at MSY, you have to pause the departure manager every once in a while. That way, you can get a good amount of planes landing, and then once the planes start backing up, that's when you have to turn the departure manager back on. But you don't need the departure manager to be on all the time at MSY, just some of the time. QJ said, if Hammy sent a plane to an airport I can have a plane, I would reply to the email. So the good news is that me and Hammy have been talking, and I can tell you that Innsbruck is part of the eligible airports that this airplane can go to. So every single player, if you want, can receive an airplane from that email, our email newsletter this week coming up. So definitely sign up today on phatairlines.com. Real easy to sign up. All you gotta do is type in your username, type in your email address, and then actually I'll do it right now. Ready? We got Phat Empire. Whoops, let me type it in right. Phat Empire. We got the email phatempire@thephatrecon.com. We're gonna hit next. It's gonna ask you what airports are you mainly playing. This isn't really used yet, but eventually I do want to use that. And then you hit submit, and boom, thank you. And then you're going to be signed up to get our current newsletter, and then once we send out the next newsletter, you'll also receive that. So sign up today, so that way you can get some airplanes. All right, BRI is finished for today. We are very close at BRI to unlocking Prague, just one level away, less than 250 XP. So I'm pretty sure next time we play BRI, we should be able to get it, or hopefully able to get it. But we're gonna switch over to LHR, where we have 221 planes waiting to land. Oh my goodness! Here at LHR, I'm also I like to prioritize also the planes that are closest to completion. But not only that, I like to also like to get the X planes landed first as well. X planes I think are important to land first, just because of how long they take to handle. They take 30 minutes to handle if you just putting the minimum handling crew, but I think it's like 16 to 17 minutes if you're putting the maximum amount of handling crew on there. So it's good to get them on the ground, get them handled sooner so that way you can open up that handling crew space. But you also want to stagger in a few L's, a few M's in between, so that way you have a handling crew opening up while the X planes are still being handled too. But we're gonna look through. I like picking the planes that are closer to being finished to land first, and because I'm on the heart filter, all these planes that are hearted are also going to land first. So I just gotta be aware of that, because I can't change the order that I select them in. So we want the planes that are almost done to be landing first. I know Voitando, are you here? Are you here? We got a plane right here that's complete. So that's another thing too, and it's my plane. Well, at LHR it's not too big of a problem because there's so many X stands available, so I could probably get this one to land anyways. But like other airports, it could be a problem because you don't have unlimited stands, right? So I like to make sure that the person I'm playing with is also around, so that way they can accept the plane, and that way we can make some more progress. Or at least, get that plane out of there. What are the best M planes to buy? So, when it comes to M planes, there's a lot of great M planes that you can buy, and it kind of like varies based on your airport, right? So, I'm gonna start with first the 752. 752 has not been price updated yet, so it definitely should be like on your consideration. 752 has like very long distance. I think it is the longest distance plane in the game, so that's gonna get you some very good player contracts. For example, you can go LHR to IAD, and also the other way, IAD to LHR with a 752. But then you also have the A21NX. The A21NX is really cool because, like, check this out, right? It has some great range, but you also get 4,000 per flight for that Washington to LHR flight. So that's really incredible. Another plane that's kind of underrated right now is the E190. Really great for like brand new airports, for example. If you're starting brand new at an airport, E190 can really help you to kind of just grow that airport a little bit faster, because your own airplanes are going to make you more money than airplanes that are not your own. So an E190, depending upon destinations, will get you like anywhere from like $600 to like $1,300. And if you think about it, that's a medium plane, and I'm usually recommending you unlock L stands. That way you can get L planes that you can get $1,300 from handling. And if you could get that from an E190, that's pretty fantastic, I think. So I would, that's also in my consideration. You also got like the 738, pretty versatile plane. It can go medium, it can go short and medium distance, and not quite all of the long distance routes, but it has some good long distance routes too. So yeah, just a little bit of a variety here. Leipzig tips. Leipzig's another airport I haven't had to play. I haven't had the chance to play since 2.0 came out. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of give tips, because I never had to unlock stands the way you unlock stands now. I never had to worry about handling crew the way we have to worry about handling crew now. And I know handling crew is probably going to be a big issue at Leipzig, because Leipzig, it really doesn't, you don't have a lot of handling crew at Leipzig. So I know for me, for my cargo planes at Leipzig, I put on the minimum required in order in order to handle that plane on time. That's all the handling crew I put on for the cargo planes. But for the passenger planes, I always put on the maximum handling crew. So that's just a couple things that I do to help out. But I've never had to start at a brand new Leipzig in 2.6 or whatever, in the 2.0 age. I have not yet started from scratch at Leipzig, but that's why that's another reason why we started this Phat Empire account, because I know things are a lot different to start up a new airport now than it was before. So this will help me kind of give you guys tips. Also, leveling up airports, unlocking airports is a lot different than it was before. So like having to grind through, you know, Innsbruck and Bari just to get to Prague, I can sympathize, I can empathize with how rough that is, especially for you newer players. But I gotta promise you, it gets a lot more rewarding. Especially once you get to Prague, you start to handle X planes, which is really a game changer. And then once you unlock Washington, man, such a solid airport, such a great time. What's up, Snowyak? Little Snowyak. Bleeding, thanks for the lurk. E190 is also cheap and hasn't been remodeled yet. I think it was one of the first ones to get remodeled, Mike, wasn't it? E190, but its price has not been updated as a remodeled plane yet. See you later, Vigor. Thank you for watching. Tomas avoids the 752 because it's too ugly. Yeah. I know, that's why I avoided the CRJs. That's why I avoided the Airbuses for so long. But now it's like, man, now I gotta do the same thing for the 752s. Yo, they unbund. Thank you for the unbund. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I was the same way for a lot of these planes. Which airport is best for silver planes, BKK or LHR? Both are pretty solid. I would say whichever airport you can get more contracts at. Both are pretty big airports, so you can handle a lot of planes. You get a lot of handling crew. So I would say both are pretty good options. Pretty great options for both of them. We should probably turn on the ground manager. I don't want to be telling planes to push back. We are going to cancel that contract. I don't need non-player contracts. Let's see, any renewals here? Any renewals? I think T5's a renewal. Oh, anybody bought any contracts? Any contracts purchased? Nothing yet. Okay. Guys, if you want to send me a contract, these are nice liveries, by the way. Idris Arfaya, also Southwest. I like your livery too. But if you guys want to send me a livery or a plane, you have to buy it using your Twitch coins, your fat coins on Twitch, or I'm more than happy to handle your planes on my main account, which is the Phat Rican, ThePhatRican, the Phat Rican, and I'll accept it after the stream because I play on my iPad, which is the same device that you're watching right now. Me play on Phat Empire. Which is better, 78X or 835K? I think I would go more with the 835K because of its range. Has such a large range. I think the 835K is like one of the only planes that can make it from Washington to Sydney. So for me, that was pretty nice. Although you do have to pay for maintenance immediately if you send it to a player contract, which I thought was hilarious. I still think it's hilarious. See you later, ASB Mix VR. My flight said, should I unlock the A318, A319, or A320? I mean, all of them are kind of expensive. Yeah, all of them are pretty expensive, you know, for the gold planes. When you have some of the Boeing planes that are still, you know, at old gold plane prices that you can unlock. They're not remodeled, right? But they're going to get remodeled eventually, and when they do, then the price is going to go up. So it's like, if you're not interested in any of those other planes that have a lower gold plane price, then yeah, why not? I would probably go with like the A321NX, not with any of those options. A318 really is like it's more like a small plane than it is a medium plane when it comes to like its player destinations and where planes can go. But hey, you could still make it work. You know, A319 has some good destinations. A320 I haven't really used too much of because I just end up using the Boeing planes a lot more. So Kamikaze's excited for the 757 and 748, 747 remodels. 757, 747. Nice. San Diego should get a revamp. What needs revamping there? So many people are saying that, but like I don't understand either. The devs keep saying it like it just got revamped. They added the 3D landscape to it, but like when I look at that map, I'm like, what needs to be revamped? Everything looks fine to me, but I'm not a native of San Diego. I don't go to San Diego airport in real life, so I'm not like, I might not be super up to date on what needs updating there. Grind big S planes on St. Martin. Yep, that's correct. Another thing too is at St. Martin, yeah, S planes, 100%. E170, E175, CRJs, really nice planes. Yo, Black Panther 925, thanks for the follow. St. Martin too, you might want to consider getting the premium pass there if you have the gold planes. It really helped getting the extra contract capacity with those with that premium pass. It also helped getting the handling crew. You know, most of the times I recommend getting the premium pass just for the handling crew, because like contract capacity is usually not like an issue at a lot of the airports, but at St. Martin, contract capacity is really an issue. I think like you only have like 40 contracts if you don't buy any additional contract capacity. So yeah, 40 contracts is not a lot. Not a lot at all. So you're not handling a lot of planes if you only have 40 contracts. What is your Wikipedia looking like? On my main account, well, on this account, my Wikipedia is horrible. I'm pretty much only doing player contracts, and maybe the contracts that come in here for the local contracts that come in for free. I'm not really doing Wikipedia on this account right now. On my main account, I'm also not doing Wikipedia, but I have been paying a lot more attention to like the local or not local, but to the regional and international contracts. So what I've been doing is like right now, for example, let's say if I was caring about the Wikipedia on this account, I would go into Sprint Air, right? So I would go up here, go to Wikipedia. I would then go to Sprint Air, right? And I would say, oh, I don't have the SF34F. So I would normally go ahead and accept that contract, and that way I can expand my Wikipedia. I'm not going through the maps yet in order to find the contracts that I'm missing. Yo, Armando YPTY, thank you so much for the 7 months. That is incredible, man. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Educate, learn. You got 114 P coins. What's P coins, bro? Oh, fat coins. How do you send a contract? You gotta figure it out, man. I keep answering that question over and over again. It costs a lot more than 114 though, bro. A lot more than that. We're gonna assign all these planes. I don't know if we're not gonna be able to handle all 213 of them, but that gives me a reason to like do another stream this week, especially since next Saturday I won't be able to stream. But we have a lot of planes here, and like only 11 more levels to go for Sydney. And now I'm excited to also unlock Sydney, because like I know how to play Sydney, whereas like the last time I unlocked, like actually the first time I unlocked Sydney, I didn't really know how to play it. The only problem is I think I'm going to unlock Sydney on my Phat Airlines account soon too. So we're going to have some, I might have to delay starting up Sydney on this account, Phat Empire. Maybe, well, hopefully, maybe I could do one that's like a 2.6 version of me starting Sydney, and then I have a 3.0 version, right? Who knows? You got a Concord on a random player contract. I love it when that happens, man. That excites me. That's why I send a few Concords on random contracts. And that actually reminds me too, that's another competition that I want to host. So in the next, after we do our GRU call sign competition, which is going to be going on for maybe a couple of months, like 2 months, maybe 3 months. That way people have a chance to like level up their airport, get some wallers, maybe even unlock the airport, right? But that way people have a chance to compete and enter. So that call sign competition is going to run for a lot longer than our other competitions have ran. But after that call sign competition, I also want to do something that's unique and something that I've never been done yet. And it's a Concorde random arrival competition. So what I want to do is we have a couple people in the Phat Airlines Discord who have the Concorde unlocked. And one of the things I want to do is have Concords assigned to be a random arrival to different airports. And with those Concords, we would actually go in and let's go into the radar here, right? We would go in and let's say Red Concorde decides to join us, right? I would say, hey, guys, we have a Concorde arriving as a random arrival to BRI, arriving in 8 minutes. And that way, in 8 minutes, everybody can go into their airports, as long as you haven't already accepted the random arrival, right? But everybody can go into their airport and try to get that random player arrival. And then everybody who does actually get the Concorde will get like 1 point added to their account. And then at the end of this entire, competition, it's more like a contest, because it has a lot of luck involved in there too, right? Because you have to get the right timing right. We will tell you, hey, this plane arrives in 5 minutes or 1 hour 30 minutes, whatever time it is. But then you're up to you to make sure you click on that random contract at the right time. Make sure you also have it available to click on. So I think that'd be pretty cool, pretty interesting. It adds a little bit of luck into the competition, and also kind of it's something that's different, and you get to see a Concorde in your random arrival. How do you get 11k wallers per plane? You just gotta have your own plane, and then you have to send it to an appropriate destination. So I have this is my plane, right? 789 going to Washington. But if this plane were to go to Muscat or to BKK, it would get even more wallers, because if you click on this, you can see where all the money comes in, right? And this plane, a lot of the money comes in with the flight tickets. So if I could get more seats in here, maybe that'll help me with it. But also if I get more first class seats in here, then that will also increase the flight tickets. Let's see, I got this plane over here, an A388. Look at all those passengers, 620 passengers. So yeah, in general, most most of the larger L planes and the X planes will get you, 10 to 16,000 wallers on a good flight. So, Taurus Law. So some of the airplanes that you see in the Woapedia are also special event only planes, which make it hard for a lot of people who hunt in the Woapedia, because you're looking at all the airports and you still can't find it. But some of these planes are event planes only. So you have to kind of check every single day to see if let's say Innsbruck is the airport you're talking about. But let's say if Innsbruck has the airport or the airplane that you're looking for. Kind of stinks though, because imagine you're away on vacation with no internet access, and then that's the day that the plane that you're looking for comes in. That kind of feels bad. Music stop. Give me a second here. I got a text message from somebody at the church because they are running the service tomorrow and not pastor. So got to make sure doing that because I'm in charge of like the sound and live stream at my church. But I get a lot of questions, especially on Saturdays when something different's happening. What about time zones? Would it be random? That's a good question, Sloppy. So that's why I want to have multiple people who are entered into this, because like I'm only based out of the Eastern time zone. And yeah, you know, I might be traveling to Las Vegas, which is the Pacific time zone. And yeah, I'm going to Atlanta. That's also this Eastern time zone. But that's why I want multiple people to be helping or to joining in with sending out Concords on random arrivals. But not only that, you know, some of these trips are about like 3 hours long on a Concorde, so that could help out a little bit for some of those people in different time zones. But yeah, that's why I can't be the only one doing the random arrivals, because then that would make other people who are, you know, not in a compatible time zone as me would miss out. Mike, you have 1383 in Wikipedia. Nice. Less than 50 to go. Yo, what's up, David Elio? You're getting ready for GRU? Feel free to bank planes. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I have way too many planes banked at my MSY, bro. I have like 150 planes banked. Some of them small, some of them medium, a few of them large, and I'm like, I am definitely getting GRU for free this time. I did also get Sydney for free. I got, you know, BKK for free. I got MSY for free. LHR was the only one I had to pay for because they added like 3 levels to St. Martin, man. So I was like, all right, I don't want that to happen again for any airport. So I'm banking all my planes at BSY or at MSY now for GRU. How to unlock Concorde for free-to-play player? So as a free-to-play player, that's the cool thing, is you do have the opportunity to also unlock a Concorde, right? You just need to get 1,000 gold planes. Of course, the easiest way is to just buy the gold planes, but as a free-to-play player, you really want to. The only way you can do it is by focusing on getting more silver planes. So you want to get like 20,000 silver planes every single week. You want to get more, but you need 20,000 silver planes every single week, because you can buy the 10 gold planes for 10,000, and then you also need to buy the 1 gold plane for 1,500. So if you buy this every day, because this is a 1 week cooldown, and this is a 24-hour cooldown. So you buy this every day, that's 17 gold planes you can get per week. And then you have to play for like 100 weeks. 2 years, man. You got to wait 2 years. But on top of that, you know, you want to buy, you know, your silver planes for gold planes. You want to trade your silver planes for gold planes. But also in the airports you play the most, with your extra silver planes, buy more contract capacity. That way it's a lot easier for you to earn more silver planes, because getting those 3 extra contract capacities is going to help you with getting more completed contracts, right? So that's going to help you with getting more silver planes, keeping up with buying those 17 gold planes every single week, and then 100 weeks later you're going to have the Concorde. Just grind. That's right, Tanmay. Just grind. That's the answer to like all of our questions here at in World of Airports. Yo, what's up, Sky Fusion TV? I'm doing right today. I'm doing pretty good, actually. You know, my vacation starts in a couple of days. Actually, technically, I'm on vacation now, right? Because I'm off from work. I'm still here streaming, so I guess I kind of am working. I'm just talking though. But talking is exhausting sometimes. I tend to be like an introvert. But once you get me talking, I can hold a conversation, no problem, and I can extend a conversation. But I'm not the one who's gonna start a random conversation with you in public. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. David said I did AV at my church for a few years. Very rewarding work, bro. I've been doing my church for like 15 years, maybe 20 years. I've been doing it for a very long time, and what I realized though is, at least for my church and my pastor, I had to just start doing instead of asking. You know, like I thought I needed to ask for permission to do things, but now I'm realizing like no, I just need to do it, and then like if they don't like it, they'll tell me afterwards. How far are you into the plane request? I've sent out all the plane requests except for ones that were sent in the last 12 hours. Actually, maybe the last like 16 hours. If you sent a plane request in the last like 16 hours to the email, I have not gotten to those. All the other ones are up to date. We're gonna have a new email going out probably either tomorrow or Monday. And Hammy is hosting the next email giveaway. So you'll see Hammy's plane. You'll see Hammy will be the one sending out requests. But that's mainly because I'll be on vacation. So it was either I skip next week because I'm on vacation, or I get somebody else to kind of host a giveaway. And I really, one of my goals was to kind of, I don't need to be the only one sending out contracts. I mean, yeah, I'll be the main person sending out contracts because that's what I'll do, but I don't need to be the only one. So Hammy reached out to me and said that they were interested. So that excited me, and I'm excited to see all the people receiving Hammy's planes and sharing the love there. Yo, what's up, Alfie? How to beat a free-to-play player? Oh, that's pretty easy, man. Just don't spend money. Just don't spend money, and boom, you're a free-to-play player. Who is T5F5? That is somebody's. That's Mert's alt second account. I think I would say, not alt. That's Mert's second account. I don't think I've seen Mert in chat today, which is kind of surprising. He's probably here lurking though. Mert likes to lurk. Appreciate Mert. Always here, man. Mostly here. That's too much struggle for a Concorde. There's a lot of players who are almost there, but they started like a year and a half ago, so but yeah, I mean, I would personally tell you to spend your gold planes on other planes. The Concorde isn't really worth it. It costs you money to use, right? It's not profitable. It's pretty cool because like I think Red Concorde was telling me this, but like because of the quick flight time, you can really get a lot of contracts completed quickly if you and that other player are like playing both airports. So it makes it really easy to like level up airports, which I've never actually done yet. So I'm interested to see if a Concorde can make it from St. Martin to GRU. That would be pretty interesting. What else? It doesn't make you money. It costs 1.6 million wallers. Maintenance cost 100,000 wallers. Large maintenance cost 1 million wallers. So it's really just a way to kind of like waste your wallers, which and at a certain point, once you grow into the game, your wallers really have no more purpose, and you're in that airport. So having a Concorde is a great way to kind of at least whittle down that massive amount of wallers you're gonna have. You sent yours over a week ago, never received them. What's your username, Skyfusion? What's your username? Let me know your username. I'll look into it right away. You like the A388? What is that, Tomas? Do you think buying international contracts on new airports worth it? Maybe. I mean, if you don't have, if you have like 2.9 million silver planes like I do on my main account, then yeah, sure, go ahead. It'll help you get like an X plane to help you kind of grow your airport, but like at the same time, you can get a player contract for free, not have to pay silver planes, not have to pay wallers to unlock a contract. All you need to do is have a contract capacity slot, and then you can get a player contract for free. And there's plenty of players out there that will send you a large or an X plane to your airport. I know it might be, well, it might be hard if like you're a newer player or people don't know you, but I'm telling you, that's why you need to do player contracts, because you know, as you get more contracts, then you start to show up, and people realize, oh wow, this person plays a lot, this person is an active contract partner, I'm gonna send them more planes. And then over time, more and more people understand and realize that, and then all of a sudden you're getting tons of requests, tons of people wanting to connect with you, and it becomes a lot easier. So it's like the reputation system in the game, but in real life. You know, you start off in the yellow, and then as you handle the planes every single day, you end up in the green. But as you wait a long time to handle planes, then you end up going closer to the red. So you just gotta get your reputation up there into the green. That Concorde is fast on WoA too. I know, right? And I think the Concorde's taxi faster too. That's what I've heard. I don't really pay too much attention to taxiing though. Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to taxiing. Oh, Mert, you have a headache? I'm sorry, man, but I'm glad you're here. How can you find special airline liveries? So every day at midnight Prague time is when when World of Airports has their next batch of event planes. Every day at midnight Prague time. How to get wallers fast, bro? In Innsbruck, since you're new to the game, Innsbruck is really tough. You just kind of have to grind it through. Wallers, though, you would have to have your own fleet planes. So like at Innsbruck, you can get fleet planes from the premium pass, but the same thing. Like if you're brand new, the best way, the easiest way, the only way to get gold planes is to buy them. But I think this game is amazing, so I don't mind buying gold planes, but like everybody has to make their own decision, right? You can always, there's a free way to get to get gold planes in this game, but you need to get silver planes, and Innsbruck is not the airport for you to get silver planes at. It's going to take a while to get, a lot of silver planes if you're only playing Innsbruck, a very long time. So you just kind of have to like grind it out. I would say, try to get some larger planes. I know you don't have mediums, you said, and Innsbruck can't handle X planes, so that's not going to happen, or L planes, so it's not going to happen either. But the larger planes are in general going to give you more money, and then your own fleet planes are going to get you more money. That's why the premium pass is so good, because the premium pass, that bottom part of the level up rewards, they give you a lot of planes that you can use for free. You don't have to buy the plane, you don't have to unlock the plane, but now it's in your fleet, and you get a lot more wallers for handling your own plane than you do for handling someone else's. What do you play this game? So I play on I have actually an Amazon affiliate link with that shows you all the equipment that I use to stream and play the game. But I play on an iPad Pro, and then I have it connected to a capture card, which is connected to my PC, so that way you guys can see my face and the game at the same time. You're on the road to get the 747, the KLM 747 at St. Martin. Nice. Good luck. DH64 is also a Waller spender. Yeah, the DH64 costs you like an X plane, and it gives you money like a small plane. Buying gold planes is a way to support the developers too. Yeah, I mean that's how the developers make their money. How to get silver planes on Bari? Bari is another hard airport. Like you're gonna make the most amount of silver planes from handling large and X planes. Those planes, like the large and X planes, will give you like 700 to like 1,000 silver planes for finishing handling a 10 contract on one of those planes. But if you're not going to be handling X planes at Bari, and you're not going to be handling a lot of XL planes at Bari either, because there's only 2 L stands. So I would just focus on leveling up at Bari, not really getting silver planes. Of course, like the premium pass also gives you some extra silver plane rewards, so that could be helpful as well. But at Prague and at Washington, those are the airports where you really should start considering getting those what's the word I'm looking for? Getting those L and X planes so you can get silver planes. Am I accepting contracts or no? Well, Skyfusion, I want to know what your username is, because you said you sent me an email and you never got the plane. So I want to just take a look into that, see why I missed your email. I mean, yeah, why I missed your username. And then on this account that you're seeing on stream, this is my stream only account, and we have special rules when it comes to it. For this account, you have to you have to be on Twitch, and on Twitch you get fat coins for watching the stream. So when you're watching the stream, and your Twitch is going to give you some points automatically. Then after some time, then you're going to have enough points to redeem a small plane contract, a medium plane contract, L plane, or X plane contract. Those contracts are contracts from you to me, and then I will accept them once you redeem one of those. So far, no redemptions. And then we also have a Phat M plane contract, Phat S plane contract, and continues for all the sizes. So that is another one that also, that's a plane from me to you. We do it that way because we want to make sure that people are sending planes that are actively playing World of Airports. You know, this account I only play during streams, and right now I stream every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Although this month is going to be a little strange. I'm going to have a lot of non-regular time streams, but what's the word I'm looking for? That's why we have it that way. That's why we have it that way. What's up, Airlines Santiago? How does random contracts work? If I send a plane to LHR, when can people get it? So I'm pretty sure that when you have Donald Smith, thank you for subscribing. So all right, how do the random contracts work? So when you have your own fleet plane, you have the option to send it to another playable airport, and you could send it to a player, or you can send it to a random contract. So when you send that plane on a random contract, it'll have to still take the same flight time in order to reach that destination, right? So it will still take 34 minutes to reach, St. Martin. But what happens is, for everybody who pushes that random player arrival right here, it's based on the planes that are arriving within that time. So when I get a lot of the screenshots about people who are receiving random arrivals from me, it's because I sent the plane out maybe 1 or 2 hours ago, and they're finally getting it arriving at the airport. So that plane still needs to fly in the air and travel there. I don't know what if there's like a grace period, or how they prioritize like which planes show up as the random arrival. I'm still trying to figure that out. But ultimately, it is based on the real life travel, or not real life, the game travel time it takes to get from the airport that it's leaving to the airport it's arriving at, and then people have a chance to receive it as an airplane arrival, random arrival. None of these are renewals, and we got one L plane contract from Armando. Nice. Let's see. What is your username, Armando? You're new to my channel, Donald, and you just started playing WoW, and it's nice to be honest. Respect you, bro, the way you explain, the way you talk to your subscribers without getting irritated. I get irritated sometimes, but I try to make fun of myself for doing that. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, you know. I started this channel because when I was a new player too, you know. I mean, we all were new players at one point, and I had questions about the game. And then I noticed as I became a more veteran player and more, you know, experienced in the game, I noticed that a lot of other people were also asking the same questions that I asked and asking the same questions over and over again. So a lot of times these questions would go unanswered because, like, right, it gets tiring having to answer the same question over and over again. And even if it's different questions, it's still typically the same answer, right? So it's like you can ask, oh, what's the best way to start Innsbruck? What's the best way to start Bari? What's the best way to start Prague? And they're pretty much all the same answer. There's just some minor differences, but in general, it's the same answer. So that's why I started this channel. I saw, you know, World of Airports they had a lot of viewers on YouTube. They had like their San Diego video had like 1 million views or something like that. So I was like, wow, there is people, you know, there's an audience for this. And I started to create my videos for it. And here I am, like almost 5, is this 4 years later? I think it's been 4 years that I've been making videos and streams on World of Airports. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, what's up, Aviation Edits? You're in Bari right now, level 12. Nice. You're gonna have to probably go back to the beginning of the stream because I was actually at Bari before and I was giving specific Bari tips earlier. Now we're at LHR, but in general, like at Bari, I like to unlock the L stand first or as soon as possible. Get some L plane contracts from other players because the L contracts are gonna get you, you know, like 1,000 to 2,000 wallers if they're not your own plane, which they probably aren't because you're only level 12, right? And those 1 to 2 wallers for handling that plane is like 6 times the amount that you get for handling a smaller medium plane, right? So it's a really nice boost of wallers at that airport. What do we get a hunt for? What's the best way to start GRU? Just get good, man. Get good. Minutes away? What are you 20 minutes away from, Alfie? Let's extend this manager. Are you talking about my tower managers? It's crazy. Oh, 20 minutes away from 24 hours. You spent a whole day watching me, bro? A whole day? Let's go. Boy Muffin, you have an L contract, but there's non-player contract. Non-player contracts are fine too. You just gotta level them up, you know. So they get a little hard because of that. I mean, it's great in the beginning, but it's hard at the middle and end of the airport because, like, if you're starting off with a brand new contract, I think this is an event plane. So we're gonna look at this contract. You're starting off at a brand new contract. You got one contracted handling. Then you have to finish it in the green. And then you get to upgrade. You know, that's what the upgrade part talks. You can click on the upgrade button, and then you have to keep going. And it just, you have to handle it 45 times because you have to handle it 1 time so that way you can reach level 2. Then you have to handle it 2 times to reach level 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times you have to handle the plane. So you have to handle it 7 times in this one section, and then you get to level 8. Then you have to handle it 8 times while you're in that section, and then you get to level 9. So in order to get to level 10, you have to handle that plane 45 times, which is a lot. You can get 4 contracts done with another player if you handled that plane, you know, 45 times. So, but the good thing about non-player contracts is you don't have to wait for somebody else to handle that plane. So it could work really well for like nearby destinations, or if you don't want to rely on somebody else, another person to play. But there are plenty of people out there who play daily. Plenty of people. Now, the one thing that might happen is like people take vacations, people get sick, right? So that might be another consideration you have to make when it comes to, you know, who you're going to do a contract with. But in general, I think that player contracts are the way to go. But I know people who are very, very good at the game and don't do player contracts at all. So it's definitely doable. Yo, what's up, Philippines? Semantic, you unlocked all the prog stands and now you're grinding to Washington. Let's go. I think by April, yeah, definitely by April, but like by next stream, I think we'll have prog unlocked. So then like maybe that first Saturday in April, we'll do a brand new prog stream. So that's going to be pretty cool. Unless, of course, you know, WoWa 3.0 comes out that first week of April, then we gotta play 3.0 on and a new airport. So a lot of my plans might change, cause well, one, I'm not gonna bring my streaming equipment with me to my vacation to Mexico. So if 3.0 comes out in the next week and a half, I'm gonna be streaming after it comes out. But if WoWa 3.0 comes out, while I'm on my business trip or on my work fun trip, then I can probably figure out a way to stream. I'm gonna bring my streaming equipment with me, which is like my webcam, a microphone, and maybe not a microphone. I don't have a microphone stand, but I'm gonna bring some of the equipment with me so that way I can at least, it might be lower quality than normal because of course I'm not gonna be home, but I want to stream 3.0 as soon as possible. And if I'm on a work trip or a fun trip, then I want to make sure we stream in there. But I can't stream from Mexico. Every time I tried streaming from Mexico, it was just a bad stream for you guys. And I don't think they have a good enough Wi-Fi for that. But I think where I'm going to Vegas and where I'm going to Atlanta, we should have some good Wi-Fi. You want a 2D diagram of this airport? Sure, why not? So we got LHR here. So at LHR, I used to recommend unlocking these stands last, but it doesn't really matter as much anymore because planes don't automatically cross the runway anymore unless you have the ground manager on. Then the ground manager will have the planes cross the runway automatically, but yeah, you can keep the flow of planes landing, because these planes won't cross automatically unless you have the ground tower manager on. So it's not as bad to have these stands unlocked anymore. These are the cargo area down here underneath the runway, and then you got the good stands. This area I think was the area we unlocked first. The main bad part about this section over here is a long taxi time. You got this section here, which is pretty solid. There's just a lot of smaller size, not a lot of X planes over here, or yeah, X size over here. And then this section over here, I think it's a little bit expensive, but very quick taxi times. So yeah, there's the 2D map. Jam said I was chilling at BKK handling and switched to Nagoya. You saw 130 planes to land. Yo, I had 221, I think, planes to land here at LHR today, which makes sense. I haven't logged in like a week, right? So that'll happen. But man, those numbers just keep adding up, right? They just keep growing and growing. What's your favorite airport? And you're my favorite non-German YouTuber right now. Oh, thank you, man. That's pretty cool. My favorite airport in the game. I don't know. It's tough. It depends on my mood, right? LHR is like up there on the list. The only thing I have a problem with the LHR is like it's only one runway for landing, so that kind of slows things down. But But the way I handle LHR makes it a lot better for me, because I'll have my iPad plugged in overnight, and then I activate the approach. I activate all the managers for like 3 hours. So that way when I come back in the morning, there's like 180, sometimes more planes on the ground ready to be handled. So that makes LHR a lot more fun, because I can handle my handling crew are always at capacity. I'm handling a ton of planes at once, so everything's like working out nicely. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't really enjoy like how I'm here. I only have 21 planes on the ground, and the airport's pretty empty, you know. So I mean, granted, I'm also putting full handling crew on every single plane, so I'm not complaining about the airport being empty, because I'm trying to get these planes out of here as fast as possible too. But it's just a little bit slower. You know, Washington is pretty amazing, because you have 3 runways for arrivals and 3 runways for departures, even though there's a total of 4 runways. So the 4 runways really make the operations and like landing planes and handling planes a lot faster. So I'm really enjoying Washington right now. BKK is pretty cool too. But like the problem with Washington and BKK, you have to use the ground manager if you're playing those airports. Otherwise, you're gonna have airplanes waiting to cross the runway that you might forget about if you're not paying attention. So yeah, it's kind of tied between IAD and BKK as my top airport right now. You hate that you can't pause. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. What I would tell you to do is make sure you just have enough handling crew. Maybe leave 1 handling crew available, so if you know, if things get delayed too much, you could still pay $10 to speed it up a little bit more. But and then activate the ramp agent. The ramp agent will always activate the next equipment as soon as possible, without your interaction. So that's pretty useful. Your IAD fleet has a lot of planes. 12 789s, 8 788s. Pretty nice. Yeah, it is. You're probably getting a good amount of silver planes too, right? Call me Michael. Yo, what's up, Ultra? You had some motivation to play WoA and then it went away. Sad. That's like me sometimes when I like log in and I log into Destiny 2. I'm like, yeah, I think I want to play some Destiny 2 today. Then I get to the title screen. I'm like, maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow. Relatable. 0.73. That is pretty low. Would it be better if the game runs on background? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen for this game though. But I was saying earlier, I'll say it again now. You know, one of my dreams is like to be able to create my own game. And you know, with how much I love World of Airports, I would love to have a game that solves or that resolves for a lot of the things that we want to see from World of Airports that would never come. So World of Airports, they said like they want you to play the game. They don't want it to be like an offline game or anything like that. So that's not going to be in the cards for the future. But if I were to create a game, which I want to do now, and I keep talking about it because I want it to be a reality, and the only way I can get help is by talking to people about it. And you guys are people. Well, I think most of you are. So yeah, one of my goals is to like create a game, and one of the things that would happen for sure is like some offline gameplay. You would get less rewards for playing offline than if you were actively playing, of course, but I would love to see like my version would have offline gameplay, which is pretty cool. I think pretty cool. You're AFK for 10 minutes. Nice. Probably have another like 25 minutes or something. I usually do 3 to 4 hour streams unless like there's like a major event happening, you know, like a beta stream. If I'm streaming, let's say World of Airports gives me the beta and they say I could stream it, then my beta stream will probably be like 4 hours or 5 hours long. It'll be a long time. Let's say you know, the new airport comes out. Those streams also end up being pretty long for the most part. because there's a lot to check out. Because usually when we get those new airports, it's a lot more to check out than just the brand new airport, and we have to play the old airport so that way we can unlock the new one. But in general, my streams are about 3 to 4 hours long. Are you on PC? Nah, man. Let me see if I can get this link. I'm gonna share my affiliate link. But yeah, I have what's it called? I play on an iPad Pro, which is connected to an Elgato capture card, an HD60X. Here, let me send a link. Let me send a link. This is an affiliate link, so if you guys are interested in buying any of these products that I use, that would support the channel and support me. But here is the stuff, all the stuff that I use during my stream. I have an iPad Pro. I have the Magic Keyboard. I have a charger. I have my AirPods. I use a Swiftpoint mouse. I have my microphone. I have a headset, interface. I have a webcam. I have my capture card. So you could take a look at that. And if you do buy anything, it does support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So always supported. Always appreciate, I should say. I always appreciate the support. But yeah, I don't play on PC. There's no way to play. There's no official way to play World of Airports on your PC. People do use emulators on PC, like Android emulators, and some people have some great success with that. I tried before and I didn't like the experience, so I don't usually recommend it. I also didn't like their privacy policy or their terms of service, so another reason why I don't use it. You get a lot of wallers. Maintenance ain't cheap, though. I know, right? You right, Michael. What's up, Nick Lichten? Long time no see, man. Should I send you my email on Discord because I changed to Twitch from YouTube and never see my plane from last week? What's your World of Airports username, bro? Don't send me any emails on Discord. I don't really check Discord DMs. There's so many messages I get. It's hard for me to check them all. I'm trying to figure out a way I can check more of them, but there's so much going on. What is Aviation Cal? Let me see here. Let me see if we got your. I'm gonna check my system right now. See if we got you in my system. Aviation Cal. Oh, wow, we got 17 emails. Nice. That I have to respond to. Yeah, you got an email, man. You got an email. And it says here you never opened it. But you got the email. You got it today, March 1st. Got it 30 minutes ago. So check your email box. Check your spam box, maybe. I don't think any of you guys should be marking me as spam, by the way. You got an easy option to unsubscribe on the bottom of every email. If you don't want to get the emails anymore, unsubscribe. And if you unsubscribed and you want to get the emails again, just fill out the form one more time and you'll be resubscribed, alright? You did one from 1 week ago? I don't see the one from 1 week ago. But even 1 week ago, it's still the same plane as what we have from today. Leipzig only had so I'm sending right now. As of right now, I am sending an A318 from my Leipzig to your airport. There's like 5 airports it can go to, right? It could go to LHR, Innsbruck, Prague, Bari, and Muscat. I understand time zones and I understand how people are busy and things like that, right? But what'll happen is there's certain times where I have all 10 of my stands, my passenger stands, are just waiting for people to approve the contract. So it really slows me down, especially like right now. When I logged in, I had 17 emails asking for a contract, and I just got your email to Aviation Cal. So yeah, I have 17 people right now waiting for a contract to be sent to me. And it's tough to send 17 when there's only 10 passenger stands, and then I'm also waiting sometimes, like usually it's less than 24 hours, so that's not too bad. But like when it's like I had one person I'm waiting for 3 days for them to accept the contract, and I don't want to cancel it, but I might have to. And I even sent the warning email saying, hey, I might cancel this. And then that also looks bad on you. I mean, it's got to be straight up, right? You're requesting a contract, and then I send an email back saying I sent you this contract, and it takes you 3 days to accept it, because I send you the email back as soon as I send it. So, and it takes you 3 days to accept it. It's like, oh my gosh. Now, if it's an airport like LHR, that's not going to bother me at all. But because it's an airport like Leipzig, where there's such limited passenger stands, it does bother me. Oh, you started playing again, Nick Lichten? Nice. It's nice to see you back. I did notice you were gone for a while. Yo, what's up, M Aviation? Sweet. So we went down from 220 planes, and we're down to 164 planes waiting to land. Not a lot of progress. That's the bad part about LHR, man. It's just like there's only one runway for landings, and it does slow things a lot. I was even considering like just opening up a Discord stream, so that way I'm technically streaming of just planes landing, But I felt like that would have been cheating. But I mean, it still meets the rules of me streaming the account. But then you guys could also see how I activate the tower managers for multiple hours at a time, just for the planes to land. Yes, I saw iTobe is back at LHR. I did give it a stand, so now it's just gonna wait for. You know what? I could pause the managers, because we do want to get the Concords landed. Concords are going to be great. Actually, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made the decision that anybody who wants to send this account a Concorde does not have to pay any fat coins. So for all you guys, if you have a Concorde and you don't want to pay fat coins for me to approve your contract, there you go. You just got to send me a Concorde, and I'll accept it. And I'm accepting it because the Concorde just has such a short round trip, that it's very possible, and we're doing it right now with iToby, that I can handle this plane multiple times in one single sitting. So very, very helpful, very useful. It doesn't have like the greatest rewards as far as silver planes go, right? 285, but the XP definitely pretty solid with 122. And since I'm trying to get to level 81, where I get Sydney, I get the next airport unlocked, any kind of boost is going to be super helpful. Are you American or British? I am American through and through. I live in New Jersey, man. What's a mouthful? I missed it, Michael. What aircraft do you recommend as the first plane I buy with gold planes? I mean, it kind of it's hard to recommend, because it depends on what kind of player you are, right? So I'll give you just some like general answers here. Like if you're still in like the first 3 airports, then you could probably benefit from like a medium plane. I like the 752. Its gold plane price is not expensive, but to buy that 752 for the first time in an airport is really hard. You have to come up with $110,000, which is really rough. So that's another reason why I might consider a small plane like the E175. The E175, great airplane. You could use it at every single airport, and I'm pretty sure, I think at all airports except for Sydney, it can go to another playable airport, another player. So that is pretty nice. That's something I like out of my airplanes that I use, that they can go to other players. So E175 is probably up there on my list. 752 is up there on my list. It's only the main negative about it is its price. Now, if you're already beyond like the first few airports and like you're at Washington, BKK, Nagoya, like those other Muscat, then you might want to consider like getting a large plane. And for large planes, I think the hot large plane right now is a 744, and I don't think I have the 744 unlocked, so we can go in there. And with the 744 is 28. It is kind of expensive. It's 28 gold planes, but I mean it's also not 36 gold planes like the 762 series, 767s, 56 gold planes. So it's 28, so it's kind of expensive, but like when you compare it to the newer models and the updated models, it's pretty cheap. So 744 is pretty up there on the list. If you're at like Leipzig, a good cargo plane. I mean, I always use the 77 LF now, or WF. But for 56 gold planes, I don't know if I would unlock that first. I'd probably go with the C-17 for 17 gold planes. I think C-17, even before 2.0, was the first L cargo plane that I unlocked. So, yeah, I mean, it really depends on like your situation, what you like to do. If you like to play player contracts, 752 is pretty good. If you don't mind, if you buy your gold planes, A21NX can be really good for you. E175 is a great plane. CRJ might be a good plane to buy now, especially if you're thinking about buying it in the future, because the CRJ is going to almost 100% definitely going to get a price increase because it's getting remodeled. So it's going to get a price increase. Granted, the small plane price increase aren't like that huge, but like why pay more when you can pay less, right? Especially if it's a plane you're thinking about getting. So I hope that kind of helps you like with your thought process. But ultimately, I mean, most of the planes will end up profitable. So it really doesn't make that big of a difference unless you're trying to min max, in which case I would check out the World of Airports Discord. They have a research channel there, which has a lot of like spreadsheets and charts that show you like what are literally the best planes. But for me, I like to have fun too, and you can get a lot of success just by playing. Like you get a lot of more success by playing the game regularly than you do for like having the best plane. Now, if you do both, then you'll be really well off. But then, like, what's the point of having all these wallers at a certain point? There's no point anymore. What's up, SF Striker? Oh, you have 330k at BRI, so you can get some 752s. Yeah, that's not a bad idea then. It could be a good plane. A 752 that goes from Washington to LHR will make you about like 2,000 per flight, which is pretty great. I forget how long that flight is though, but it's still pretty great. What else? There's some other great routes you can use with the 752s. Yo, Armando, I missed your username, man. What's your username? You redeemed the L-plane contract 30 minutes ago, and I asked for your username, but I don't know. You might have put it in, and I might have missed it. So, Armando, okay, you sent me the contract, or? Nah, you didn't send me a contract, bro. So, if you wanted me to send you a contract, I'm gonna refund you once we clarify, but. If you want me to send you a contract, you have to redeem the Phat L-plane contract. Then I'll buy an L-plane to send your way. You redeem the L-plane contract, which means that you send me a plane, and then I will accept your contract to me. It's also why it's like a little bit cheaper. But I'm gonna give it a few minutes, see if you want. I can refund you your points, so that way you could save up for the Phat L-plane contract next time, if that's what you really intended. Okay, cool. Man, this coffee I made today is on point. SF Striker, you took a pause on WoA. Nice. But now you're ready to be back in the game. Yeah, it's always it's even I take a break from World of Airports now. I don't take as long of a break as some of you guys take. Like some of you guys are taking like months off. But like, I'll take like 2 days off from World of Airports to kind of just, take a breather. But like I feel like that's healthy, right? You gotta take a break sometimes. What coffee are you drinking? So I have Coffee Bean Direct coffee beans that we grind every morning, and we make it into our coffee. I also add some creamer to it. I don't drink coffee black. I have to have some, at least some milk and sugar. But when I'm at home, I have some creamer. Oh, you'll send me the plane? Awesome. Send me the plane then, and I'll accept it. Armando. But try to send it as sooner rather than later, because my time is about to run up. Hammy, you prefer Americano black coffee? Nah, I try it. Well, every once in a while I do try some black coffee. I like to, go back to the things that I didn't like in the past and just check to see if do I still not like this. So I do that with black coffee. Usually it's by accident though. Usually I'll accidentally drink black coffee. I'm like, no, yep, still don't like it. But it's happened before where like certain things that I didn't like years ago, I try it again and like, this is actually pretty good now. And it could be just because of the way somebody prepared it, or cooked it, or prepared it. But I'm always open to trying things that I didn't like. Like same thing happens. I hate pickles. Really hate pickles. I even hate when pickles like end up on my burger, and I can taste. I feel like most people can, but I can taste it when the pickles were on there and then taken off. So I just take advantage of when I forget to ask for no pickles. I try it and I'm like, yep, still don't like it. But I'm not allergic to anything, like as far as food goes. So I don't have that. I don't have that worry. It's all about just preference with my taste buds. And, taste buds change as we get older. So that's probably why certain things I'm starting to enjoy now that I didn't before. What do I have to do to send my planes to you? Do I have to have Twitch, or can I just send them to you? So anybody can send me planes to my main account. My main account is the Phat Rican, ThePhatrican. Everybody can send me planes to my main account. I recommend you send planes to my main airports. So the airports I mainly play are LHR, BKK, and IAD. I play all the other airports as well, except for Innsbruck, Bari, and Prague. I don't really play those three airports at much at all, and San Diego. So Innsbruck, Bari, Prague, San Diego, I don't really play at all on my my main account. But everybody can send me requests. I accept every single request. I have 2.9 million silver planes on that account. So every time I have the opportunity to, not only do I buy the gold planes and the silver planes not only do I buy the gold planes for silver planes, but I also buy the contract capacity. So the contract capacity here that you could buy 3 extra contract capacity for 2,500 and 1 for 1,000. They both have a 48-hour cooldown. So every 48 hours in pretty much every single airport, I am buying extra contract capacity, so that way I can accept everybody's requests. So feel free to send me requests to my main account, the Phat Rican, and when I'm off stream, I'll go ahead and accept it. It might take me a while because I have a few things I'm doing after stream today. I have to go get my glasses. I want to get my car washed. I don't have to go out of the house tonight, so that's pretty nice. But I have some other thing, those 2 things I want to do, because I'm going on vacation soon. So like I like to come home to a clean house, but also I was driving in the rain the other day, so now my white car is all extra dirty, and I don't want to come home to a dirty car. I want to come home to a clean car. Are you almost finishing the stream? Yeah, my tower managers are running out. We did knock down, our number of planes that were waiting to land from 200 to 153. Still not quite zero, right? So I think I'm strongly considering doing a stream on like Monday. I don't know what time on Monday, but we're probably going to do a stream on Monday, so that way we can catch up on some of these planes that are waiting to be handled. Some of these planes have been waiting for a long time, because I haven't had a stream where I handled all of my planes at LHR in one sitting. So some of these planes could have been waiting for multiple weeks. So for player contracts, I mean, you'll of course want to sign up for phatairlines.com, the email newsletter. Sign up there, because we'll send you contracts that way. But also, if you want to get contracts from me, make a post on the Phat Airlines Discord in the contract board. On our Phat Airlines Discord, we have a contract board. So every time I'm at an airport and I have time to like buy planes, or I have planes that are on the ground waiting for somebody, waiting to be sent to somebody, I check the VIP contract board and I check the regular contract board. So I check those contract boards, and then I have an idea of what airport I want this plane to go to. Then I filter to that airport. I look to see who else is accepting planes at that airport, and then I send you the request. So that's typically what I do in order to, when I'm sending airplanes. Then of course I also have giveaways. I host giveaways as well on the Phat Airlines Discord, which is free for everybody to join. Anybody can join a giveaway. All you gotta do is join. Hit the button that says enter giveaway, and then you'll be entered to win. Everybody has an equal chance at winning, and the winner gets the airplane to the airport. What languages can I speak? English. One of my my thoughts, I would love to like get sponsored by like a language learning system, like Duolingo or Rosetta Stone or something like that, because I think that would be pretty cool for this community. Even though it's not like airplane related, we got people here from all over the world, right? We got people, a lot of Europeans, we got Americans, we got people from South America, people from the Caribbean. I think there's some people from Africa, maybe. I know some people from Asia as well. So all over the world, right? My Australians are sleeping right now. Sorry to you guys, but people from all over the world, and we all speak different languages. So I thought, I want to reach out to a lot of those language systems, the ones that teach you how to speak a new language, to see if they would be interested in maybe sponsoring me. Maybe like what we could do is like at the end of the stream, in the last hour, we could practice some languages, and you guys can make fun of me for. Am I going to stream when GRU comes out? Oh yeah, 100%. Now, I don't know when it's going to come out, so I don't know what my schedule's looking like, right? So, for like the next week and a half, I'm going to be in Mexico. And all of the times that I've tried to stream in Mexico were a complete failure. And I think it has nothing to do with my setup, like my mobile setup. It has everything to do with their Wi-Fi. So I am not going to be streaming while I'm on family vacation, but if they I have additional travel happening this month. So if GRU does come out while I'm on that extra other travel, then yeah, make sure I bring my capture card. I have my laptop. I have my iPad, and I'll make sure we make a stream the same night that GRU comes out. If I had any idea when it would come out, then I could make a more solid promise. But I have no information right now about when it's gonna be released, and I'm sure World Airports isn't gonna really tell the public when it's gonna be released either, because things change. Mike, you have less than 30 to go on Wikipedia. Nice. People say Duolingo is dead. Interesting. I mean, a lot of people still use it for learning languages, but I know Duolingo, they also had a social aspect to it they tried to implement. I never used the social aspect in Duolingo. What's up, Rendy Suhender? Auto fan, what's up, man? You should track Phat's flight on Flight Radar 24. Well, first you have to figure out what flight I'm on, right? I'm not just gonna. I might accidentally give that information away, but I'm not gonna purposefully give that away. You know, I always think about though, like, what if I'm at the airport one day and like somebody's like, "Yo, are you Phat Airlines?" I'm like, how do I react? Like, what do I do? And if you guys do see me at an airport, like, I guess you could go ahead and say hi. Especially if I'm by myself. If I'm by myself, 100% say hi. If I'm not by myself, then maybe think about it. Should I give you tips to speak German? Nah. Nah. I have a hard enough time with Spanish and English. Well, English and Spanish, I should say. What's up, Suhail? They did a marketing campaign that their mascot died? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's weird. That's weird. Duolingo came back from the dead. Hey, what's up, man? You're a beginner at this game. You're at BRI Airport now. Any tips? So, if you want, you should probably go back to the beginning of the stream, and we're gonna be ending the stream very soon. So I'll give you some tips, so you don't have to go back right now, but definitely go back to the beginning of the stream because I actually started this stream at BRI Airport, where I gave a lot of tips, and one of my tips that I gave was about using buying an L stand, right? So you want to buy an L stand because the L planes are going to give you more wallers for handling. Now you don't get L planes at BRI until like you're level 22 as a contract, so you want to like join a community, a World of Airports community. I suggest, of course, the Phat Airlines Discord server that we have, ! Discord in chat, or read the description and we have it there. But that's a great way to find contracts with other players, especially those L contracts. But you don't want to overload on L contracts at BRI because there's only 2 L stands. So if you have too many contracts, it's going to actually slow you down. So once you have, like, you know, 2, 3, 4 in the beginning of those L contracts, then you want to really focus on some small and medium contracts. But really, those L contracts are going to be what boosts you the most, because they give you 2,000 wallers, and then at the end of that contract, you'll get a good amount of XP as well. A lot more than you will for a smaller medium, most smaller medium planes. Yeah, that's just in general like the best way to kind of start an airport is to get the bigger stands sooner rather than later. But at BRI, you just can't overload on those larger planes, because otherwise you're just not going to have a good time. You're not going to have handling crew for it. It's not fun handling only 2 planes at a time. So if you already unlocked BRI, then, you know, during the downtime, also go back to Innsbruck. You probably have some more levels to go at Innsbruck, so you can get more rewards. But also, you can earn silver planes back at Innsbruck, where you every week you can turn in 10,000 silver planes for 10 gold planes, and that's one thing that you should always automatically do. If you can't afford 10,000 silver planes, then you need to save up. Don't buy the 1 gold plane. Don't do that. Only buy the 10 gold planes. Save up for 10,000, and it's worth your money every time. But yeah, definitely go back to the beginning, because that's where we have a lot more tips, and you actually see me playing BRI as well. Bought BRI with gold planes, and you realize you can become them with with leveling up the airport. Yeah, I mean that feels bad, right? One thing, if you were to unlock an airport, I would definitely suggest like one of the ones that are like later on in the past. So that's why, like, you never hear me recommending BRI, Prague, or Washington as an airport for you to unlock, because those are the first 4 airports you can unlock, or first 3. So like you can kind of play the game and get to unlock them. Especially now, Washington, they also increased the price of gold planes, so it makes it even harder for me to recommend to unlock it. But you know, if you look at the like the second half of the airplanes, you got like St. Martin, LHR. If there was an airport I would recommend to unlock, it's probably LHR. LHR with the 2 runways, the massive number of stands, the great destinations your planes can go to, both all sizes, small, medium, large, and X. You have a lot of great destinations. The only airport you cannot reach from LHR is Sydney. The only playable airport is Sydney, but that's not that big of an issue when you can access all or send to all the other airports in the game. So I think LHR, if you really wanted to look for an airport to spend your gold planes on, I don't recommend spending your gold planes on airports in general though, because like I like recommending you use your gold planes on things you can't get for free. So that's my preference. There's a lot of things you cannot unlock for free in this game, right? You can't get a premium pass for free. You always have to buy the premium pass with gold planes. So spend your gold planes on a premium pass. You can't unlock planes for free. It's just every single model that you want to unlock in the game, you have to use gold planes for. Now, there are some liveries you can get included with the premium pass or for free by leveling up an airport, right? So there are some liveries you can get for free or with purchase. So I wouldn't rush to buy liveries either. I would look to see if there's other airports. That's another thing I want to put on the Phat Airlines website, are like what are the things you can get for free or included with another purchase, included with the premium pass. Because like the worst thing is when you buy basic 1 on a plane and then you realize later on, oh, I could have played this airport, another airport, and got it for free, and you don't get any kind of like compensation back. So you already paid gold planes for that livery. You get it for free in the premium pass. Like right here, you get the 788 Supreme 1 livery. If you already bought Supreme 1 on the 788, you don't get any kind of like refund or any reward, anything like that for unlocking it here in the premium pass too. So like I'm gonna tell everybody should not unlock Supreme 1 on the 788. You should instead get the LHR premium pass. That's my opinion. Needs to push back and then heart. There we go. All right, well guys, that is it for me today. We got about a little less than half of the planes landed here at LHR. So I think next time when we play World of Airports, I want to play BRI because I want to make sure we unlocked. I think next stream that we do, we're going to do the same 2 airports. We're going to start off with BRI and then we're going to go to LHR. That way we can make the progress at BRI, get Prague unlocked. It looks like it feels like we're on track for next stream to finish or to unlock Prague. We're not going to play Prague when we unlock it. We're going to wait for a dedicated stream so that way we can make sure we're starting Prague from scratch. So that way it's good for you guys to rewatch on YouTube. That's where I'll provide all of my tips on how to play Prague and what's the best strategies for a brand new Prague airport, because that's a common question we get here. And I never played Prague in 2.0 as a brand new airport. So I'm excited for that. So we'll play BRI, then we'll play some LHR next time as well. That way we can get all your planes handled. Let me take a look at what you guys are saying here on chat, because I've been talking to myself for a bit here. Hidden, you forgot about the stream? We were just I was talking about you earlier. Thank you for your bot, and thank you for doing the work on the reputation system. We were talking broadly about it, how I want to make a system where we can implement we can let other people other than VIPs also do giveaways, but we want those people to be like credible. The last thing I want is for like somebody to do a giveaway who doesn't even play the game. That's kind of the worst. And VIPs tend to be the most active people in the Discord server and in World of Airports. Now, some of the VIPs don't play World of Airports anymore, but they're also not making giveaways, right? So that's the kind of reason why we have VIP onlys to do giveaways. But that's why I'm also looking to create this system, this reputation type system, where we can open up access to more people. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Looking forward towards everybody's feedback too. What's up, educate? All right, yeah, everybody, we're about to head out, so I'm gonna say bye. Peace out, Phantom Zero. Thanks for being here, man. Shams Gaming, see you, dude. Educate, learn, see you, man. SF Striker, see you, dude. Made to Move, thanks for being here, man. You're always here, man. I appreciate you. United Aviation, see you, man. Red Concord, see you, dude. Armando, peace out, man. You already sent me the plane. Yeah, I accepted it too. Yo, Wizzy, what's up, good, man? Nice to see you too, bro. Hidden's out. Me too. Potato says, ask how to get VIP. VIP, the cheapest way, well, you can get VIP for free by being active in the Discord server. You reach like level 20 and you'll get VIP, but that does take a lot of time. I think it might take like a year in order to get there. The cheapest way to get VIP is by buying a basic membership on YouTube. That's like $1 a month. We have a few people who do that. Thank you to you guys for the support. And also, you know, being a subscriber here on Twitch will get you VIP. There's also you can also become a subscriber on Discord to get you VIP. I'm also looking to do a VIP method that doesn't require like YouTube, Twitch, or Discord, like where you can get VIP directly from the website. That's something that's going to come soon in the future. That way, people who don't want to, you know, pay YouTube or pay Twitch, because I know YouTube and Twitch, they do take a little bit, they take a good chunk of that membership money. So yeah, all right, that's how you get VIP. See you later, United Aviation. Michael, see you, man. Autofan, see you. I got a cough. See you, Sloppy. See you in a few minutes. Mike, see you, man. Autofan, later, dude. Educate, learn, see you. All right, well, everybody, I appreciate you guys. Again, next Saturday will be canceled. Next Saturday stream is canceled. We'll see you in 2 Saturdays. Hopefully I have a few more streams in between then. Stay tuned to the Discord server for any stream announcements. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. That way you can get some of those notifications when I go live, or at least it'll show up on your homepage. And follow me on Twitch, because Twitch will give you a notification when we go live too. But guys, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me here today, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks. All right, peace. Phat's out. Bye. Peace.